They've got, I imagine they've got 3 games left. They got to win 2 out of 3, and 2 out of the 3 happens to be against us.
So it'll be J.M. Rizk heading in against Mr. Vigir, and we'll see how this one's going to stack up. Faceoff goes to Cincinnati deep on the zone. Mike Quinn off the defense. He gets a hard forecheck. Puck comes back to center, and here goes Martin behind the net. He's going to be chased. Reversed it up on the wall left side. Who's got it? They try to keep it at the line. Bang it away, trying to go deep on the play. Good hard hit. They get out front, broken up. Front of the net again. Komets come up with it on the wall. Take a look. Now down they come again. And picked back up by Quinn on the half wall, trying to get there. Komets now breaking out. Here they come at center. Going in all the way in front of the net. And, trying to pick it was Perlini, but it bounced off his stick. Here comes Quinn the other way. Long shot into the Fort Wayne corner. In quickly to pick it off was Huard. Huard behind the net. Rail. Good save. Point blank blast that time from Downing. Will with a big one there. First save of the game that was huge. Here they come. Komets trying to get out of the zone. Can't do it again. No, another one. Front of the net. They drop him off, and the Komets now trying to reach for it. Get it to center. They've got it back. In it comes Sidlowski. A drive. A little high, but taken off the edge. Out at the point. Actually, the Komets had let that go to the point as went back in the corner. Komets back again on the move up the middle. Here comes Fly. He dragged it a little bit. They caught him from behind, but he's into the zone. He got a shot off the wall. Rebound. He almost got his own rebound. That's what he was looking for. Komets break it up in front of the net, trying to get at it one more time. Pawing away at it, nothing doing. They'll take a whistle. The faceoff stays inside the Cincinnati zone. This game just underway. A minute and a half so far has been spent. There's no score, and this is Komet Hockey.
Oh, please make me a sandwich on nice soft sunbeam bread, 'cause softer is deliciouser. That's what my mommy said.
What's been a Fort Wayne tradition for over 50 years? Komet Hockey, of course, and Sunbeam Bread. Delicious, nutritious Sunbeam has been making the best sandwiches for young Komets fans since 1957.
I want a sunbeam sandwich, 'cause sunbeam is softest. It tastes softest longest.
You're listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
All right, Komets get a little pressure down in the attacking zone for a moment. Down deep, good hit by Sidlowski. Here's a drive and a save as that was the Komet D-man dumping it. Lacasse. They keep it in on this round, but here comes Cincinnati. Up they come. It's deflected out at center ice. Komets with a good hard back check pick it up as Lowry got it now off his stick and on into the Komet corner. And here they come right back up ice, going to the line, trying to find their way in. And it's taken away that time by the defender Weegar. Sends it into his defense, and hustling back is McDonald coming to center. Komets break it up, send it deep again. In on the chase goes Clark. Clark, he almost steals it. Back up they come. Puck slides loose all the way to the Fort Wayne zone. Here's Cody Saul. Back he comes. Komets got it in their feet, couldn't play it. And here they come back up ice one more time. Drop back off. Saul rumbling to center. He's over the line. Wheels it long into the corner. Komets headed off down the zone. Perlini keeps it alive. Komets have it still on the wall. Picked up by Perlini. Perlini now sends behind the net. It's Rizk looking out front. He spins away. Still feeds off to Perlini. Here's Perlini out at the point.
Shot.
From the net. The shot, the save.
Martin.
Tripped in front of the net and pulled down Clark.
No penalty.
No play. Komets get it back at center ice. Now it's going to be Martin at his own blue line, backing off. Picked up as the Komets send it in deep. Rizk just dumps it. Line change out. Retrieved instead by McDonald off the D. Good forecheck. Took it away from him. Komets get it back for a moment. Sidlowski. Whoa, they try to get it to the point, but it's blocked on a tough pass out. Down it comes wide left side into the corner. Trying to get to it. Can't get the play set up on the wall. As Shalak can't get to it. Komets come back. Here they come. At center. Into the zone. Oh, front of the net. There it is. Waited too long as Fly had a chance at that one. If he'd have let her fly, he had his guy. Here they come again. Down deep in the corner. Daniels right side. Nobody on the point. Now they feed it behind the net. Up the wall to Sidlowski. Here's Sid up top. A drive. Wide of the net. Not by much, but a little bit. Komets go in working on the play. It turns cross rink back up on the right side. Weisop will come into center. He's chased off the play. Komets get it back. And here's Leach behind his net. Turns it up, gets it on a give and go. Behind the net, long lead pass, whatever that was.
Yeah, right through his feet.
Yeah, but Embach, standing right at his bench, thought he was going to get a skate on it. A stick would have been much better.
Yeah, it either skipped or hopped, but he looking down at himself thinking, where'd that go? It all the way down the ice for the icing. Rings are all the way back in the zone, and they'll have to stay out there for this shift.
2-1 is the shots on goal favoring the Komets. 0-0 on the board favors the Komets as well. And right now the face-off to the right of Will, out at the point left side, trying for the shot. Taker finds a play, can't line it up, but off on the wall right side, Ewart trying to move it to the point. Komets get it back. And it was deflected, but here they come again as Leach had his pocket picked. In they go. He drags the play, trying to make it. Good move there as it's all tied up by Daniels, and he got his guy and hung on to him.
Yeah, he had a hold of him, but he still spun around and got a little backhand chip at it.
Yeah.
Will stood his ground and kept focused on it, and it chipped right up to him, and he took it in the glove and froze the puck right there. Will's had 2 nice saves, that one and another one early in the period.
All right, starting over again. Here's Viger up for the faceoff as he and Rizk will go at each other. Nope, in fact, it was Lowry as they changed the line makeup. Look out, down in the zone. Here comes Cincinnati up the middle. Can't get the play. Recovered behind the net. Manella all the way to the point. Left point pass, trying to take it as Shaker. He can't get to it. They're running around in circles right now. Here come the Komets, and they finally get it dumped, but it's played right back off by the defender, Taker. He starts back up ice. Lead pass to the Fort Wayne line, intercepted. Komets get it back as it's the Komets unable to handle the pass. Moving was Severin. He couldn't hang on to that one, but he gets the forecheck on, forces him to come to the corner. Good hard hit down on the wall. And here they come, trying to move it up ice, but they're tied up deep in the zone, trying to move it back out. Can they get it? And good move there as it's Severin again. He's got room, and he shovels it up the left wall into the zone. Lowry sends it deep. Going after it is the Komets winger Ouellette. Can't get it. They clear behind the net, moving it back on the attack. Here comes all the way at center, flipped over the top of the D. Shala coming in. Puck is sent wide. Komets try to keep it going. They do.
Good
at
movement.
Center, get it going. Attaboy, keep it coming. Rizk going in hard on the corner. Took the wrong side of the net, checked his guy off the play, but here they come, 3 men down. Hurry. Clark coming back in a hurry. Shot on goal. Good save, Will. Off in the corner that time. Another shot. Komets get it back. Here they come. All the way to center. Into the zone. Oh, nice pass again.
Yep.
And right off the stick that time of the big defender, Saul. They're coming back looking for a shot. They can't get it away. Good defensive move as Saul covered up well.
Big reach.
On the zone. They drive their man off. Shallis checked off the play. Komets get it back. Here they come to center. Moving it hard to the zone. Flip deep off into the corner that time by Martin. Here they come, starting back. Komets get a good forecheck on him. Get it wide. Embach now gets a give-and-go pass. Wheels it off in the corner hard. Sedlowski going back deep, trying to get a play at the point. It gets by everybody except Joey Leach, who chased it down. Icing will be the call as the touch is made. We're scoreless with 12:51 to go. It's period 1, Komets in Cincinnati, and this is Komet Hockey.
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days, same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement, and you have a full 4 months, 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days, same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by or call to learn more. And remember, you don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's, and nobody beats Aaron's. Nobody.
This is Komet Hockey.
All right, little Cincinnati icing will take the faceoff right back in their zone off to the left of Medor for the faceoff. 0-0 on the board. First period underway. Here we come, and Cincy with another faceoff win. Noonan came up the right wall. It's blocked there. Now sending it wide. Komets have it. Trying to move it into the zone that time, Embach, but he put it right to the forecheck, but an offside call blows the whistle.
That'll come right back into the Cincinnati zone. 4 shots on goal by Cincinnati, 2 by the Komets. And as we said, Will's come up strong twice.
All right, we're deep into the Cincinnati zone for the faceoff. And it will be Phi after the draw. Couldn't reach it, but Sidlowski pours his body all over his guy. Couldn't break out. Boy, in Cincinnati, they use the middle a lot, sending it right back up the far wall. Good hit down in the corner. And the Komets get it back. Slid cross rink, moving it out hard. Mbach on his way at center. Long lead pass intended for Phi, but it got way ahead of him. Taken off by Weishaupt up the boards. And now they're trying to get a touch on it, and it comes to center. They're looking on the back check. Nice move. Mbach.
Penalty
call will be Mbach for a hook.
Yep.
First penalty of the night.
Back checking a little too hard, reaching out, getting that stick under his arm, give him a little yank, enough for hooking. Power play Cincinnati. First one of the game goes to face off in the Komet zone. Heads up, let's do it hard.
We're scoreless. Period 1, 12-2 to go, and this is Komet hockey.
Friday nights, it's the granddaddy of them all, The Score, with Fort Wayne's best. Tommy Schegler, Dean Pantassi, and Ken Horman highlighting Northeast Indiana's high school gridiron and hoops action. Then, when others go dark, we're just getting started with more of The Score at 11:35 on sister station MyTV Fort Wayne. Add in Sound Off with the Komets, the Tin Caps, 18 Komet road games, and sports specials year-round. And you have the most local sports coverage hands down. And it's all from 21 Alive.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets try to keep it alive, as it was Severin trying to get it to the net, which he does. Medor made the move and then pushed it off to his defender, and here they come. Their power play with 1:20 still to go. As the Komets miss a shot right at the blue line, here they come out. And they never got it out again. You got
high stick, they call it.
High stick is the call. Yeah. We got a break on that one.
Yeah, well, if he did anything right, he shot it up high enough that the Cincinnati player had to knock it out of the air.
Take a
high stick. Other than that, it would have been a bad play if he had got his hand on it. Yeah. So down the other end of the ice it goes, and Cincinnati still on power play.
I think he planned it that way anyway, Rob.
Yeah.
Working well.
Still power play Cincinnati.
Here we come, face off to the right of Medor in the Cincinnati zone. It is Rizk back into the draw.
Minute and 10
facing
seconds.
Irwin on the play. Coming at you, and up it comes. Sent all the way to center ice to Saul. Cross rink it comes now. As up the middle and dumped length to the rink by Martin. Cincinnati trying to organize another rush with 1 minute left. They come Fort Wayne zone, breaking the D. Viguer can't get into the corner. Played back off. Good hit by Saul. Took his guy, but it's out at the point right side. They move it down the half wall right. They fake the shot. Wide. Out it goes all the way back inside the Cincinnati zone. That was a good move.
Line
Ready or not.
Komets.
5-2. Shots on goal. Here comes Cincinnati again. Out at center. Viguer going left wing. Gets right on by as he dances by Daniels in the corner. They send it behind the net. Out front it comes, but no play. Off the half wall right. Moving the puck well. Sending it back in the corner. Daniels kind of covering the slot up top. Here they come. No shot yet. Still no shot. They send it wide. And here we come again as it is turned nicely back in the zone by Severin. 10 seconds still left on the power play. Way up ice they come. On the move at center. McFadden going into the zone wide left. Good check. Komets wheel it length to the rink again. That was a good defensive move that time.
All even 5-on-5 again.
Willett. As Willette's trying to get somebody's attention. Here they come back in the Fort Wayne zone again. All the way back at center. It's blocked. Into the zone. It trickled on loose as trying to follow it up that time. Komet winger Mbach. Down they come, Fort Wayne zone. 3 men in on him right now. Here they go. Way to go. Roman Will with the save of the game.
Yep.
Woo, bar none.
It was a 3-on-2. The Komet defense got trapped on the boards. They threw it to the man in the trailer in the high slot. He came in. He had Will at his own mercy. Let the shot go. Will came out, challenged him, made the save.
This is Komet hockey.
Big one.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find freight advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OMNIBUY, 855-666-4289.
Hey, truck fans, you want to see something new for 2015? You can at your GMC and Chevy dealerships. Trucks built by the proud union members of UAW Local 2209. These quality trucks are made right here in Northeast Indiana. Hard-working union members take personal pride in the craftsmanship and attention to detail needed to produce these new trucks. They can build one for you. Take a look at a world-class quality-built truck. See them today at your Indiana and Ohio GMC and Chevy dealers.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Komets now working in hard to the corner. Daniels, right side, right out in front of the net. Nobody there. Can't get it. Right in Embach's feet. Couldn't hold it. Now they reach back out. Here they come. Cincinnati back on the rush, going in the Fort Wayne zone, walking in front of the net. And a drive. Gate save again. Will, another one.
Too many chances.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. Look at this. They give it away right. Whoa, Will with another one right in front.
Leach got it in his feet.
Man alive, here we come. Komets on their way to center. Sidlowski going in right side. All the way in goes Embach. Tried to drag by the D, but he's picked off by Weisopel. Behind the net, whistle, and we have a tripping call. Open the door and let me see an orange jersey going. Yes, it is. Time of the call was 11:04. Cincinnati takes the call, and it's going to be Downing.
And the Komets go on their first power play with a face-off in Cincinnati's zone, so they get a chance right after Cincinnati head to shot on the goal.
Thank you, Roman Will. Wow, 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 wow.
Turn it around here, offense, guys.
And they missed their chances. Here's Willett in the corner trying to dig it off. Picked up instead, dumping it out to the point. Lowry came cross-point pass on the play. Don't find anybody yet. Man out high on the play. It's going to be Martin all the way cross rink. Lowry up the middle. Came right side again. Yeah. All right, so they dump it back into their own zone. Passing not clicking, and when it doesn't.
Yeah, everything's set up. You got to put the puck on the stick, though.
Yeah, right, exactly. Here they go into the zone. Clarkey sends it deep in a hurry. As after it going down low was Lowry. Here they come with a foot race going the other way. And they finally get Cincinnati offside on the play. Back up it comes, and on the move with it is Jimmy Martin again. Martin, what a phantom pass that was. Here we come one more time. They give it away in the zone. Pick back off, dumping it. Pecan out to center. Komets now on the move. In goes Fye. Drops it off nicely. Sent into the corner by Embach around the far wall. Picked off there as Sidlowski on the zone. Feeds into the corner. Out at the point. From the point. Here we go one more time. Can't get the shot away. Here's the drive on the money. And hanging on was Mador.
Yeah, he didn't have a real quick shot on it, but he got the puck on the net, hoping somebody could deflect it or the rebound, but Mador made the save and held on.
We're scoreless. It's period one. This is Komet Hockey.
Crowd at the bar making you sweat?
Uh-huh.
Could you use some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in epic nights, maximum refreshment, great times, awesome memories, high fives, smiles, Rocky Mountain refreshment, Blue Mountain refreshment, quadruple epic refreshment, killer parties, and totally refreshed killer parties. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, Komets with that power play trying to move it up, but they can't get through the check. Pretty tough move there as it bounced out in front of the net.
Deflected there.
Yeah, whoever it was fired the puck all the way across rink, hoping that they would penetrate. And it didn't. That was Sidlowski with that pass. Here they come back at center into the zone, feeding it nicely to Fye. His pass a little behind Embach, and he had it for a moment. Here they go up front, off behind the net, picked up by Sidlowski. Sid's got it behind the net. They're going for it again on the half wall left side. Here we go. Fye looks, can't play. He's got it in his feet. Still looking all the way up top and wide.
Save. Good shot.
They juggle the puck. Can't get it again. Komets sent it all the way right side. Working their way back back in the corner, round behind the net. Fi sends it out to the corner. Komets down and being mugged on the play.
Embach
was Embach.
coming up.
Good stuff. Here they come, front of the net, fight for the puck all over. As fighting through the check that time was Sidlowski, but the holding call is going to be called at 13:21.
Yeah, holding. I believe it's Noonan right now. So the Komets will go right back on the power play, and they ended with a pretty good shot on goal there. Sidlowski from the far side on the one-timer from the angle. Let the shot go. That was Bador's best save right there.
All right, let's see what we can do with another power play. Right now it's scoreless, and this is Comet Hockey.
Midwest Gloves and Gear is always in full bloom and boasts a broad line of garden gloves and accessories that suit any gardener's needs. The Garden Glove line features many gloves for mom, dad, and kids. The accessory line features garden tools, hats, kneeling benches, bags, footwear, and more to help make sure your garden always stays in full bloom. When you need gloves and gear, think Midwest Glove and Gear, Chillicothe, Missouri.
WOWO AM and FM, Fort Wayne.
And now back to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Komets on that power play trying to get it going. Moving is Martin out of his own zone. They come to meet the pass. Into the zone we go. Popped in deep around the corner by Perlini, but they get it right. Oh, there it is.
Left scored.
Score! And I believe it was it Martin coming across the front of the net? And he picked it right off.
Yeah, Bascaraba, the defenseman for Cincy, he turned quickly, tried to fire it up the middle, and he didn't get it. He fanned on it, basically. Martin intercepted and walked in. He was right on top of the goaltender, waited for him to move, went top shelf, and Martin gets the goal. It is a power play goal.
13:58, Komets on the board, 1-0. And the way the game's been going, well, that's got to make Roman Will feel good because he's been carrying us here so far.
Yeah. We get a break, they make a mistake, and we cash in on it. That's
1-0 Komets, and we get the puck back
Fort
from the
Wayne,
faceoff.
Comet goal. It's a power play goal, his 9th of the season, scored by number 55, James Martin. The goal was unassisted.
Unassisted goal.
13 minutes, 58.
Picked it off the defense. That's good. You got mistakes, make them pay for it. Here they come back out of the zone. Komets break up the forecheck again. Round behind the net, trying to play it as Clark came off the left wing. So with a drive.
Up high.
Whoa, baby. That was so hard, I never saw the puck.
Yeah. Well, the only one that had to see it was the goaltender.
Yeah.
He did. He slid across, was right up off his chest, and he made the save. A nice one-timer from Saul from the point.
As much in self-defense.
Well, he was there.
Unbelievable. 1-0 Komets power play lead as we face it off in the Cincinnati zone. Back in the corner. In deep, Clark stuffed his guy hard. Komets get some more contact. Here they come at center, 2-on-2. Got to go back, got to skate with nice move as that time it was Martin with a good body check, picked his guy off at the point. Now they intercept coming behind the Fort Wayne net, trying to move it back in the corner, and good break that time. Komets have it coming up the wall on their way to center, driving it through Perlini off the stick of Clark, couldn't hold it, but Clarkie going in hard, trying to force the move, moving it cross rink. Who's got it all the way wide left corner? Manila going at it. Look out! Nice defensive
made a nice pass there.
As Saul just broke it up right in front of the net. Komets are coming back. Here they go. Cross rink on the play to Perlini. What's he doing? Sends it deep into the corner, off into the far wall. Good hit by Rizk. Perlini digging it out, can't get it off. Now Perlini behind the net, nobody there except Weissopel, and here comes Cincinnati the other way. Komets with a good check, break it up, hold it for a minute into the zone. Here we come again as it's going to be cross rink. Here's the drive.
Good shot again.
And that time it was Perlini who got a good shot, but he just a little too high over the crossbar. 4-2-4 still to go. Period number 1, 1-0 Komets. This is Comet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne. You are listening to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
4:08 still left in the period. Face-off will be in the Fort Wayne zone. This time to the left of Roman Will. 1-0 Komets power play goal. James Martin at 13:58 unassisted. Here we come. Komets get a face-off. Look out, front of the net. They're coming behind. Look out up top. Komets recover the loose puck. On the way at center. Here's Fye. Cross rink it comes. Daniels dumps it deep. Fye chases in the corner. Going in hard. Tying up McDonald on the play. Out comes the puck right through the goal crease. As Sidlowski, that even surprised him, and not too much surprises Sid. Here they come. They send it in Fort Wayne zone behind the net. Lacasse off the D for Fort Wayne. Turns it off onto the left side. Oh, and they're in the middle of a line change, but fortunately they get it dumped. As did they.
I think they got
him. Too many men on the ice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Here we go.
The face-off. Yeah, that's what they're going to give them.
Oh my.
Komets, too many men on the ice.
16:26.
They're all looking around. I didn't do it. But Gary Graham's got to throw somebody in there.
Well, you know, if Embach hadn't played it, they might not have noticed it.
Yeah, well, it was right down by the bench.
By his
there,
feet,
you gotta do something. Who gets the dirty call?
And here we come. Power play up now for Cincinnati. Look out. Here they come. Working at it is Lowry. Komets try to get to the puck. Jammed nicely the length of the rink by the D-man, Mike Tam.
Second power play for Cincinnati.
3.5 left here in period number 1. 1 goal scored. Komets on the power play, and Cincinnati inside the line. Slow it down. Leave it up the wall. Komets try to poke it loose. Pick it off. Severin works hard. Can't get to the play. Trying to cover his guy. Cross rink on the right boards. Half wall. Left side. Drive. Score. Deflected right in front of the net.
Yeah, it hit something. 19 let the shot go Downing from the boards over here.
Pecan got the, I think, the deflection on it.
And Downing let a pretty good one-timer go from an angle. It looked like it changed direction. We'll see who it hit, but they set it up. They got the shot on net, and Will didn't have much of a chance on it.
So there we go. We're tied up, and we'll see who they actually credit the goal to. This is Comet Hockey.
Cincinnati goal, a power play goal.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
This is Comet Hockey.
All right, back we come to the face-off inside the Fort Wayne zone, and they had another breakdown just now as they watched the puck slide between 3 Comet players, and nobody made a move for it.
Well, the puck comes sliding across, and everybody went one way and the other way and forgot to take the puck with them. Cincinnati got a quick shot.
All right, back we come. The face-off to the right of Will. They jam it back in the corner. Komets with Lacasse coming out. He still got it now, wheels it into the zone. Good play down deep in the corner as Fye ran his man right off the puck. They jam for it deep in the zone. Komets have it back again. Here we come, protecting it at center.
Over.
Back on the line out front. It's knocked down one more time. Komets chip it behind the net. Turn back off on the wall right side. Minella coming loose. It's kept at the line. Komets try to hold it there.
Pushing and
they get a little
there.
pushing at the point. I believe Tam's in the middle of that one, and they'll break it up and take care of it. 2:20 still left in period number 1, and we are tied at a goal apiece, each team with a power play.
And the face-off will come just outside. It's going to go to center ice, I believe.
No, well,
just outside of Cincinnati zone.
Okay, ready to...
Line changes all over.
Rizk on the way, the face-off against Irwin. Risker dropped it off, but it's picked back up instead. Mike Quinn has to go deep on his own zone. Stolen momentarily by Perlini. In go the Komets. Good hit that time. Clark ties up his man. They jam away right to the front of the net. Hanging on, Medor. No additional play. So they'll face it off again or still inside the Cincinnati zone with 2:06 left in period 1. Shots on goal 11-8 still favor Cincinnati. A power play goal apiece. Here's Rizk. Got a nice clean face off that time at the net. Whoa! Almost deflected in that time off the stick of their D-man Quinn. Komets try to keep it alive. They couldn't hold it, and up here they come to the line, wide left side. They got a man breaking the net.
He
and
got
they
it.
score
The man he
wide.
hit.
And there's one thing I heard them talk about all night long: take care of the weak side winger playing high.
Well, the weak side winger snuck in behind the defense. They threw a perfect pass, and that's a pass there that I think Will could maybe stand up in that crease and get the stick on it and deflect it, but it got straight through. The man was there, and if you draw that up on the board, that's exactly what you wanted. Cincinnati back on the board again, 2-1 lead.
So that was quick. They scored 16:05 and 18:09. Let's see who gets the goal here. Center ice, back we come again. And now we've got it back.
Of the season, scored by number 10, Jeff Irwin. Assisting on the goal, number 28, Joe Basaraba, and number 20, Josh Shala.
All right, Irwin gets the goal. Here they come, cross rink. Komets have it. You got to send it in.
Here we are.
Here it is, shot wide of the net. Komets get it back.
Get it off quick enough.
It comes as Fye turns it up ice. Leach goes cross rink all the way back to Leach. Leach can't play it. At the net, it's blocked as he threw a soft pass into him. And that's what happened there. Komets keep it alive in the corner. Fye on the wall. Can't make the play. Here's Cincinnati back out of the zone, going hard. Weishaupt will come into center, trying to send it off the left wing. Gets the pass up to Pecan, and they send it around behind the net. Pecan's got his guy all tied up and no penalty called. Good move there as Sidlowski took care of his guy. Here they are.
The shot
Sid, baby. He should have shot that one. He had it. They're coming back right out in front of the net. And a great save that time as Will got a piece of it. Here they come back. Komets with the puck.
Wide open right now.
Behind the net. Came up the wall. And Sidlowski moves it out. And at center, they're stumbling right now with 35 seconds to go. Here they come. Cincinnati back, Fort Wayne zone. In they come left side. Taker going behind the net. Komets take a piece of that one. Willette's got it. Poked away, and the Komet D back up with it again. Working down the wall. Fye can't play. Loose puck turned up the wall again as the Komets are just not moving the puck. Here they come one more time, and they leave it this time at center ice.
They're going to ice it here.
And it's going to be an icing call. Yep.
And 11 seconds on the clock. Face-off will go back in the Komets zone, and an important face-off for the Komets to get here. 11 seconds, down 2-1, first period.
Yep, True Love never runs smoothly. We got a 13:58 power play. They come back at 16:05 power play and immediately make a major mistake and allow that weak side winger to come floating in all the way from downtown, and bingo. Will didn't have a chance on him.
No.
Here they come all the way up, and the Komets now flip it back inside the line. Pick back off as Cincinnati's McDonald scoops it up at the buzzer, and that's the end of period one. 2-1 Cincinnati over the Komets here at the Coliseum. This is Komet hockey.
If you're looking for a way to see the Komets for less, then you'll want to read all about it. Find coupons on Komet ads in print editions of the Journal-Gazette and News Sentinel for seats in the Fort Wayne newspaper's extra section for only $8. Save $5 per ticket with your extra section coupon. For more information, check the latest edition of the Journal-Gazette or News Sentinel, or visit Fort Wayne Newspapers downtown on Main Street. Pick up your coupon today for extra special savings on the Komets, courtesy of the Fort Wayne Newspapers extra section.
What does high-strength roll-formed steel sound like? Like strength and trust. Now get great offers plus 1 year of the best SiriusXM package. Chevy Silverado. High-strength steel for high-strength dependability. Not available on work truck. If you subscribe after your trial period, subscriptions are continuous until you call SiriusXM to cancel. See SiriusXM customer agreement for complete terms and geographic limitations at www.siriusxm.com. Offer ends 4/30/15.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
So we are here at the Coliseum. It's a Wednesday night, and all 3 goals scored in the last 3.5 minutes of the first period of the hockey game. We only got 1, fortunately, and they got 2. But that's where we are, 2-1 Cincinnati, and that doesn't make a hockey game. That's only 1 period.
Well, that's no doubt about that. And I thought it was pretty good, high pitch, good quick skating. Passing was pretty sharp for about 90% of the time. When they did make the bad pass, then I got into trouble, and that's exactly what Cincinnati did. They played pretty good defense. They didn't really open it up and start to pressure or do anything. They just made sure their own zone, cleared it, got out, sat back, and waited. The power play goal was a nice goal that they got at 16:55 Downing. It was a good shot. It looked like it was deflected. It most likely hit one of our defensemen in front and went in the net. But and then the Irwin goal, the last one, down the far side, the weak defense, the forward on the far side sneaks in behind everybody. Perfect pass through the goal crease. And as I say, I think Will maybe should have got that stick out and played that a little bit, but not. It hits the other guy right on the stick, and it's in the net. So 2 nice goals. Komets get a nice goal on their power play.
And the shots on goal, 13-8 favors Cincinnati. And again,
a concern,
they have not changed their pace. They're very methodical, up and down, up and down. They've got their breakouts. They run them the same every time, and they're tough to trap in the neutral zone.
Yeah, I thought we skated well in forecheck and got on them. We were carrying the play most of the time, but as you say, Cincinnati stays in net. They're set, and they come out together. They come out the same way basically all the time.
And again, that's repetition, and they know where everybody is, and that's what counts. The minute you start running around, you got confusion that you just can't stop.
Yeah, and if you don't watch them, then they'll sneak one by you. And like I say, they're a pretty powerful hockey team.
So that's exactly what they did, but plenty of time, 40 big minutes worth left, and we're skating well enough. And usually the first period is kind of our weak period, and if we just keep the accelerator down right to the middle, we're going to be all right.
Yeah, I thought the power play, we had 2 power plays on them. We scored on one, and then, of course, the other one, we had some action on it. So good puck control all the way, and unfortunately, we didn't put a goal in on that one.
All right, we're going to have Pat Nagel with us momentarily. Back again from the American Hockey League Wars. Stay exactly where you are. This is Komet Hockey.
Michael's Photography, the leader in business portraits. Every business needs a professional business portrait so that your clients can connect with you on a personal level. How many business photos have you seen that are just plain terrible? And how did that change your perception of the person or company? A business portrait taken by Michael's is a positive image. Don't fall in the "it's good enough" trap when it comes to your business portraits. Great business portraits taken by Michael's. Call for your appointment today. 482-2660.
Presenting the official list of things your husband will never buy. 100 powdered wigs, 5 electrolysis appointments, a 3-tiered cake stand made of bone china. But if your husband's identity is stolen, he could buy anything. Help protect you and your family from identity theft with Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium. To learn more, stop by your nearest Fifth Third Banking Center or visit 53.com/ID Alert. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank. The benefits in Fifth Third Identity Alert and Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium are provided by Fifth Third's vendor, Affinion Benefits Group.
It's the Dodge Boys here from Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. It's finally springtime. It's our award season event. Let's save people money. Ryan?
Matt, the sun is out, and now's the time to get an incredible deal on a brand new 2015 Dodge Dart or the brand new Chrysler 200. Both are just $159 a month with only $159 down. And we still have some crazy amazing deals on Ram Tough trucks, like $266 a month on a 2015 Ram Crew Cab 4x4.
That's awesome. Hey, Casey, let's put the windows down in a Jeep.
That's right, Matt. The all-new Jeep Cherokee Latitude is the perfect vehicle for spring, starting at just $277 per month. The all-new Jeep Patriot Sport is just $199 a month with only $199 down.
I like it. And hey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can always shop online at GlenbrookDodge.com.
That's right, Matt. You'll find over 500 vehicles at GlenbrookDodge.com and get your best deal, a Dodge Boy deal.
How else can we save people money?
If you're a recent college graduate or active military, we'll give you $500 cash loans on your next new vehicle.
Come see us on the Giant American flag. It's our award season event, or jump online at GlenbrookDodge.com.
911, what's your emergency? Sometimes just any response doesn't quite say it all. There's texting.
Sir, we just received an emergency text. Hello, my friend just ran off the road and we are in water. Hurry, please, please hurry.
Then there was calling.
911, what's your emergency?
My friend just ran off the road and we're in water. It's coming to the car. Hurry. Please hurry. There's water in the car.
The Federal Communications Commission and major wireless carriers have partnered to support Text to 911, and Indiana is at the forefront of this implementation. Text to 911 capability is now available in most areas within state borders. This is of great help to the deaf and speech impaired and in other select situations. For more information, visit in911.net.
It's good to hear your voice, ma'am. Help is on the way.
911. Before you text,
voice is best.
In a world where summer thirst runs rampant, a new type of refreshment looks to rule. From the creators of Pepsi, it's Pepsi made with real sugar. Featuring explosions of taste and more flavor than one summer can handle. With chilling performances from Pepsi, wild cherry and vanilla flavors, a real big summer is on its way, and it's closer than you think. Pick up a Pepsi made with real sugar for a limited time. Pepsi, live for now.
If you're driving down the road and your car dies at the light, you know you've got to make it here, because we can make it right. Bumping down the road, transmission's about to blow. We're the ones to fix it right. We're the name to know. Russ Moore Transmission. We're geared to get you going.
If you suspect a transmission problem, come in and talk to the trusted leader in customer service for over 50 years. Russ Moore Transmission.
Russ Moore Transmission. We're geared to get you going.
Call Russ Moore at 482-9414. We're on Coliseum Boulevard West and in Warsaw. Or visit us at russmore.com.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Back to the net. Do it at a time. Nicholas. You spent a lot this year.
So get away, get some off. This is the American League, but there's nothing better than your own bed at night.
Well, you advertise yourself pretty well. You've gotten some back to the net. Flying in. Pat Nagel is back after another call-up. Boy, you spent a lot of time away from home this year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been nice to get away a little bit, get some opportunities and some chances in the American League, but at the same time, there's nothing better than sleeping in your own bed at night.
Well, you know, it's a case where you've advertised yourself pretty well. You've done some pretty good work. And you've done about as well as you can under the circumstances for next year, aside from the Fort Wayne Komets.
Yeah, that's all you can hope to do is give them a good opportunity, and with that, you just try to show your stuff. And so, yeah, I've been for Wayne and able to get up for a couple games this season.
Well, I think he inspired Roman a lot, too, when he first came here. I thought his confidence was he had, and he got a good build on it, and then you left him alone, and he sure showed up for us.
Yeah, he's been absolutely great. I'm really happy for him. Obviously, seeing today with him becoming announced on the all-rookie team is great. He really worked hard all year, and it's great to see.
Well, he's sort of the baby of the club, too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's one of the younger guys, so it's fun to see him doing well. He's really played well here, obviously, in the last couple of months, just improving his game every month, and that's fun to see with the young guy. He's got a lot of potential.
So what are you taking away from your stints up in the American Hockey League, and especially this week in Rochester? You got a shot at it the other night, and it just wasn't their night to help you.
Yeah, it was a rough one. That's the way it goes sometimes. I've been fortunate to get in some games earlier this season where the luck was maybe on my side, but they've had a lot of call-ups and injuries, and they have a young team just kind of battling their way out. Unfortunately, they're not making playoffs this season, so they're kind of learning the tough ways of pro hockey, that not everybody is able to make playoffs. And so it's interesting to see different locker rooms at this time of year, and how lucky we are to be going into the postseason.
Well, we're coming back. See, Joey Leach got back. Things are starting to settle down. I talked to Coach before the game, and one person I don't want to be, and I'm glad I'm not, is Gary after the Saturday night game when he's got to turn a roster, and that's going to be a heartbreaker.
Yeah, that's a bummer, especially for all the guys that put in the hard work all season. You hate to have to see goodbye to guys and see them go, but that's part of this lifestyle in the game we play. But yeah, you just hope everyone gets a chance to put their best foot forward this weekend, and whoever comes on top, we'll look forward to having them in the locker room.
Well, it's obvious some of the boys kind of look in the mirror and say, geez, what do you think we have to do next week? It's a tough way to go because everybody gave all they had all year long to make us successful.
Exactly, yeah. We've had a great group of guys in the locker room, and I think it shows with our record and how well we've done having leads coming from behind in games to find a way to win. It's a great group, and yeah, we're lucky to have everyone here.
Well, we could find ourselves with a nice deep run in the playoffs. And again, it's one game at a time, but you got to look ahead a little bit and get fired up for it.
Yeah, I'm very excited. It's hard not to be thinking about playoffs this time of year, and to know that we've clinched is awesome. And now it's just trying to get better every single day to get ourselves ready and prepared for whoever we see in the first round.
Well, you have to watch everybody's roster because as you and Leacher and others are coming down, we're not the only team that's getting back to, you might call, a wholesome setup. There are going to be a lot of big guys tolling around here in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's the fun part about playoffs is you see everyone's best, and like you said, this time of year there's guys coming down from every which league out of school and juniors, let alone the guys that have been up in the American League, and so there's going to be some really strong teams. I think the fans will be surprised how good everyone is and how close every game is throughout the playoffs.
And I think attitude is going to make so much difference, and this team is very cohesive, has been all year, regardless of who's in and who's out. And when the chips are down, they really know how to pull together.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to is not only just playoffs beginning, but seeing how we do with some adversity, some challenges. Obviously, we can play great when we have a lead, but you're not going to have a lead in every game in the playoffs. So that's part of the fun is just finding a way to work together and hopefully come out on top.
Glad to have you back, my friend.
Oh, good to be back. Thanks for having me.
Have a good playoff.
Thank you.
Okay, there you go. Pat Nagel, my guest. I like talking to this guy, by golly. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Comet Hockey.
For over 100 years, Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand has been serving up great food, friends, and fun. Join us at historic Coney Island and experience those delicious hot dogs and Cokes still served in the little bottles, just like when you were a kid. Serving patrons at its original location, downtown at 131 Main Street for 100 years. Find them on Facebook and at FortWayne'sFamousConeyIsland.com. Open 7 days a week. Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand, celebrating 100 years and the Komets.
Sound off with the Komets all season long, Mondays at 7:30 on 21 Alive, as Tommy Shegler and guest Komets take you inside the program, answering your questions live from the Sport One Parkview Ice House. Then Thursdays at 7:30, your phone calls, tweets, and emails are answered on your favorite college and pro teams in Parkview Sports Medicine Sound Off. And in the granddaddy of them all, The Score, plus more of The Score and 18 Komets road games on MyTV Fort Wayne, and you have the most local sports coverage hands down. And it's all from 21 Alive.
Indiana Wesleyan University empowers busy adults to earn top-ranked degrees and start the journey of a lifetime. Here's graduate Blair Diedrich.
I wanted to reinvent my career. I'm very good with numbers, and as a former Air Force mechanic, I know the value of the right training. That's why I'm getting my accounting degree at IWU.
IWU offers flexible degrees for busy adults at learning centers throughout Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and online. Where will your journey take you? Follow this story and many more at #IWU Journeys.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, let's have a little look around there. They did give a couple of assists on that first goal by Downing, the power play goal. Uyghur and Noonan had the assist, and then, of course, Irwin came back with his goal. Basarab and Shala assisted there. Martin's goal was unassisted. And our chance right now to check the Meyer Out-of-Town scoreboard. Here's the way they stack up as we have them in partials around the territory. Evansville is at Gwinnett. They're 0-0. Second period just about to get underway. Kalamazoo at Indy. Indy leads 1-0, and that's at the end of one there. It was, of course, Cincinnati now 2-1 ahead of us at the end of one period of play at the Coliseum. But elsewhere, Wheeling and Reading are scoreless at the end of one. In fact, they're not quite done with that period. Tulsa's at Wichita, not underway yet. Utah's in Idaho. Ontario is in Alaska. Hey, don't forget the simple savings you get with Meyer M-Perks digital coupons and rewards. Sign up today at mperks.meyer.com. Right now, we hope the boys are all signed up down below for a grueling second period. They trail 2-1 as the Cyclones picked up the last two goals. They change ends. The Komets will defend the goal to my right. Roman Will is there, and they'll attack from right to left in period two as you watch your old radio rinkside dials spin. So, nothing really to worry about yet, but we've got to sort of organize on our own end.
No, I was in the Comet dressing room. I think I'd be shaking my head because I think we played pretty well, and things were going awful good. Looked like we had control of everything, and they were getting a couple of pretty good shots on Will back there. But other than that, we moved the puck well. We passed the puck well, got it up the ice quickly. Power play was working, but when you get in the dressing room, you look up, we're down 2-1, and that's the surprising part about it. So they got to go out there and they got to realize they got to work hard against this team and not let up because they can sneak one by you quickly.
All right, there we go. About set to move it in. Get her going here, period number two. Try to get a rally on in a hurry. So
full strength, both teams, so back to even. A couple of penalties each is all they had, 2 apiece, I believe.
And we're going to start full strength all the way down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Komets had that too many men on the ice call, and that hurt them. Downing with the goal. All right, here we come. Ready. Center ice. Opening faceoff. Rizk gets that one cleanly. Here they come, backing up into the zone. Komets move it out of the zone. Here comes Saul. He's over center. Puts a long one, but his dump-in pass hits the Cincinnati player in the back and comes right back to center ice. You can't win them all. Here they come as Rizk in hard, trying to get his man. Boom, big hit by Clark. They try to keep it at center, one-on-one. In goes Irwin, left side, looking for help. He's got it. Two of them are in there. Now they've got right at the side of the net Perry. Can't get it. Here they come. Komets were in a line change at the time, apparently, and they were trapped. Here we come. Again, it is Martin who couldn't get the puck moved. Here they come back up ice all the way to center. Perlini leaves the puck now, gives it into the zone. And here they come back. Fort Wayne zone, no icing called as Roman Will takes the play. Saul up the right side. And again, trying to catch the puck on their skate. Lowry about lost it, but here they come into the zone.
Flip pass would have made that happen.
Indeed, they just couldn't take that easy play. Offside is the call, which at least takes the face-off back outside the Fort Wayne blue line as this second period is just underway. 2-1 Cincinnati. This is Comet Hockey.
Hi, Comet fans. This is head coach Gary Graham. Everyone at Texas Roadhouse would like to give a big yee-haw to the Komets and their fans for voting Texas Roadhouse as the best steak in Fort Wayne. And as a thank you, just come in and visit Texas Roadhouse on game nights and receive your complimentary blossom when you wear your favorite Comet jersey. Check out the Comet Corner at Texas Roadhouse, home of the fall-off-the-bone ribs and hearty steaks, made from scratch sides, fresh baked bread, ice-cold beer, and legendary margaritas. Be there on game days with your favorite K's jersey and receive your free
Scotty Blossom from the Texas Roadhouse. Go Komets.
And now back to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase.
All right, Embach gets knocked off the puck deep in the zone. They steal. Here they come. 3 men down. Wide right side into the Fort Wayne corner. Noonan looking, couldn't get the shot away. Out front it comes, though. Comets recover. Leach up the middle. Lead pass is good.
Here we are, 2-on-1. Comets.
That's the line. There they go. Oh. What's the matter? All Daniels had to do was shoot the puck. He had a wide open net.
Yeah, he had to get it up on the backhand, and he didn't.
So that time the Comets blast one. No further play as Phi gets challenged a bit. Man, I thought Daniels was going to let it go. He had so much room to shoot coming in off the wing.
Embach and Daniels down 2-on-1. Daniels got fed the pass. He cut across. He had the goalie sprawled, and he backhanded it, but I don't think he got it up. The goaltender got the arm out and kept the arm on the ice. That's where the puck snuggled, and he made the save.
Lowry now going to the face-off inside the Cincinnati line. Out at the point, here it is, trying to get it set up is Tam. Tam behind the goal. It's off to Phi. Phi now moves away from one, trying to chip it out in front of the net. Comets had it, turn to the wall to Lowry. Behind the net, here we come one more time as Severn trying to put it in the corner, can't do it. Now they send it behind the net, picked off, and here comes Taker off the defense out towards center. Comets try to break it up. They go right on by, trying to make a stick check on it. Now it's going deep. McFadden on the corner. Can't get the play. Back around the wall. Held at the point left side. Moving it back, and it finally clears to center ice. Played there by Uyghur. Uyghur now sends cross rink. Comets on the forecheck, try to steal. They dump it in behind. Oh, they got a man offside. Good thing it was offside.
Pretty close,
man, look out. I'll tell you, they were coming.
He was breaking in the right wing there. Nobody on this half of the ice. He had a full shot to the net, and the man on the far side, the offside, blew it down.
So let's do it again.
Face-off goes to center. 17:09 to go, second period here.
All right, here we come. Comets with this one. Saul making a move. Up they come off the zone, turned by Rizk deep into the zone, but it's right into the skates of the back check. Picked back up, and now they dump it deep. With the puck now is Cincinnati's Dave McDonald off the D, coming straight up the middle, looking for a break. Doesn't have it yet. Now he does. Sends into the corner. Saul beat to the puck by Basaraba. Basaraba coming up with it, but now it's going to be Perlini. He is tied up on the wall. Comets try to get it. Rizk put it on his stick. He's got it. At center, lead pass good to Clark. In goes Clark. Feeds it down the left wall as right to the front of the net. Trying to make the move. Comets get it back. Here we come one more time. Moving it is Martin on the half wall. Nobody back to cover for him. But back comes Rizk, who takes charge.
Last man, heads up.
He still got it, trying to send it down. Good, hard, strong work. It's left at the line. Now out they come at center. Saul creams his guy going down the wall. Basaraba. And now the Comets with it again. Cross rink they come. Clark, Saul, up ice, dumped into the zone all the way to the corner. And around it comes off the right defense. Cincinnati back up on the right wall. Downing at center. That's broken up. Sent back to center ice again. This time in the Fort Wayne corner. First guy down for the play is going to be, whoa, baby. I believe it was Downing who comes in, beats the Fort Wayne D to the puck. And now turned right back off to Pecan. Pecan cycles behind the net. Downing's got it back. Downing back out at the point, left side. And this one wide of the net. Comets have it. Leach slides it up the boards. And across rink it comes. Here it is Emmerich. Into the zone nicely. Going after it that time. Fly. He just couldn't get it in.
They were all over him.
Yeah, and it was in his feet for the shot, for the pass. But here's Cincinnati with Huard breaking out again. On the wing right side. Down goes to Downing. Huard tied up on the play. They jam deep on it. Pick back up. Look out. Coming up the wall. Shala. Shala can't get the shot away. Turn around the corner. Look out. Nice save. Man alive. They're giving them a lot of chances, I'll tell you. Right now, 15 minutes to go. It is second period play. 2-1 Cincinnati, and it's Comet Hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find freight advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OMNIBUY, 855-666-4289.
You are listening to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
The line gets nailed as he stood up pretty good on that play by Lacoste. He's got it back, though, and behind the net, Komets have it again. Here they come up the wall, nobody there, and now Cincinnati took Severin right off the play. Out they come to the point. Look out, wide of the net. They've got it on the near wall. Up they come. Played nicely by Severin. Cross-rink pass going to the zone. It's going to be Ouellette. Sneaks his way in front of the net and around the far wall. Severin goes in. He's picked off on the plane. Here's Cincinnati coming back. Into the zone. They move it all the way down into the corner. Viguer can't get there first. The Komets have it. Here's Lacoste. Came up on the right wall. Long lead pass, but pushed off the play. Clark offside. Slow whistle on. Here comes Cincinnati. Quinn behind the net, moving up the right side. Lead pass good to McDonald into the zone.
On the net, shot
for the shot. No additional play.
Yeah, it was out from outside the dots, and pretty good shot down low, using the defenseman as a screen. But Will got down low, got it in the pads, and held on. He's looking for the puck as it got in between him, but he held on, squeezing tight.
All right, Basaraba doing a little yakking down there at the moment. 13:56 still left. This is period 2. It is 2-1 Cincinnati. Shots on goal, 16-9. As Clones are really clobbering us on the shot clock. Here's Rizk. Goes after it. And who do they throw out of the face-off circle? Okay. Gone is Irwin. As here we come again, trying to move it. Rizk sends it behind the net, and up it comes to Martin, but he threw it away in the crowd. Here they come, still kept in the zone. Oh, right out front. And this one deflected wide. Actually, that one fooled Will. He had it already set up.
Sliding.
Now Martin trying to get away from one check, has it stolen, but the Komets come loose. Lead pass good to the line. Here's Saul. They take a flying jump at Saul to no avail. Saul going deep in the corner, and he takes his guy hard. Up the wall, shot, save. Here's another one. Right wing, shot, save again. Pick back up, all the way back it goes into the Fort Wayne zone, as it will be Martin to play the puck. Komets get their line change. 1-4 check is going to be Downing. Martin waits, nobody out. Still trying to find somebody up the middle. Nicely, they cut back in. That's good. Here goes Spy into the zone. All the way up top. Got a shot away. Beat his man to the corners. He's held up by Weisselpel. Komets at the point. They couldn't hold it in. Leach was trying to tee it up and control it. Now they get Downing deep onto the Fort Wayne zone for a moment. He's behind the D. Here they come. He has to come back and meet the pass as the Komets. That time the D-man, Noonan, everybody was 2 zones away, and he says, somebody get back at least halfway. Now Noonan's all the way in.
Stay up on him.
Here he goes, feeds it off the zone, and this is a deflection.
Up and over the screen, but they walked right in again. They're getting it a little too tight right now.
What do we have here, a penalty call or not?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just deflected and went right up over the glass.
Leach got parked on his fanny there and had to make a move on it. We're looking at 2-1 Cincinnati, period number 2. This is Comet Hockey.
Oh, wow. Can you say good morning? I just discovered a new way to start my day off right. It's Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop's new Right Start Turkey Sausage Breakfast Sandwich. An amazing combination of fresh spinach, cheese, and an egg white omelet on an English muffin. It is 300 calories of delicious. And that, my friend, is all kinds of right. Gotta love your morning with Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting breakfast, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants for limited time.
This is Comet Hockey.
All right, Komets dump the puck, but instead of going to the end zone, it gets deflected up over the wall. They get a whistle on this, and the face-off will be just outside the Cincinnati blue line with 12:03 still left in period 2, and the Cincinnati Cyclones leading the Komets 2-1.
So, face-off at center ice right now.
All righty. The kiss cam is on, but those old folks say, forget it.
We've done enough.
Look out. That was a hard shot. Couldn't get the player's wrist. Now back it comes in the corner. Behind the net to Saul. Off the wall. It comes to center, bouncing puck right over the stick of Perlini. Now he sends it in left. Perlini shot it back. Score!
Yeah, nice shot.
Nice shot. He popped it from 15 feet out.
Yeah, they crossed over the blue line, 3 abreast. They fed it off to the winger, right back into the slot to Perlini, and he let the quick wrist shot go, all in one motion using the defensive screen. It was by Mandor before he even moved the glove. Komets tie it up in a nice goal by
It wasn't a hard shot, just accurate.
Yeah, it was quick.
Yeah.
It was a quick release.
Got rid of it.
Right by the defenseman's legs.
So the K's are right back to a tie at 2-2. This is Komet Hockey.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Perlini at age 17 gets his 19th goal of the campaign. Rizk gets the assist. Got a brand new hockey game at 2-2.
Nice goal, good passing, right on the nut and right to the goal, all 3 of them.
Here we come the other way as Mbach goes in forward, gets a little piece of somebody, and what do we have here?
Flipped up and over the glass.
Over the glass,
see if it's on purpose. He's saying the defenseman did it on purpose to clear the zone. Although they got the Komet bench open right now.
It's hard to tell what they're doing. I think they're getting the puck is what it is. So the guy going in is Noonan.
Yeah, well, they got to direct him to the right penalty box. There he goes.
Newland picks up a delay at 8:44.
Yeah, we'll take it. Power play after scoring a goal. Let's make something happen again, guys.
Get the Mo on the go. Here we come. Ready.
Good shot this time.
Into the faceoff. Fly looks for the draw back at the point. Here they come up top on the half wall. Now they try to shovel it out again, but unable to make the move. Was the winger going down. All right, Fly spreading it out, takes the pass into the zone. He goes all the way wide, goes around the D deep on the corner. They hold him off the play as Viguer rides him all the way down to the corner. Here they come back up ice, 2 men down. Hurry, hurry.
Man far wing here.
Coming back in a hurry. Here they come again, trying to get around as Sid won't let them by. And they burn up a lot of clock, I'll tell you, sending it back in the Komet zone. Here we come. It will be Daniels leading the rush. Power play. Minute 15 still to go. Here he goes into the zone. He's deep. Feeds to the point. From the point all the way up ice. Here's Sidlowski trying to get to it.
They tried to make one too many moves.
Yep.
Got checked.
Here we come again as Mbach with it now. Here's Mbach dropping it off, moving it around behind the net. All the way behind his goal now is Martin. Now they open
up together, guys.
There's Fly coming back, trying to get up together, but nobody knows who's going where. Here they come into the corner. Martin's got it, feeds it behind the net. Ooh, all the way up front on the half wall. Komets get it back. Here's Martin with it again, feeding on the half wall right side. Here they go, back deep in the corner. Man in the slot. They try to jam it. They couldn't knock it down. It's out at center.
Yeah, they're trying that short pass to the front of the net, and it got deflected.
Yeah, 30 seconds. Here they go with a little line change. In it comes to Perlini. He's out there looking at the point. On the point left side, it's going to be Martin going deep. He gets it back. They got a man up high on the right side. On the wall. Half wall right. Still no play. Martin is up there. Let her go. You've been lucky. Here we come. Scramble. Hanging on nicely, Vidor.
Vidor down into the screen and makes the save from the point. Martin. Shot.
We're tied 2-2. 11 seconds left on the Komet power play. 9:28 left in the second period, and this is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, here comes Cincy. Got that puck at neutral ice. Komets break it up and couldn't hold it as they tried to get a move on it. Here they come at the net, wide of the goal. Turned off the wall left side by Viguer. He's nailed that time by Rizk, but Viguer gets it back. On the wall again, they fight for the loose puck. Viguer's got it again. Look out. Hanging on. Now they pop it loose. Sending it behind the net, but it was deflected. Let's do something with it. There you go. Back up the wall as Rizk gets hung out pretty good that time. Now they dump it over the top of the net. Deep. Komets get a line change. Here comes Cincinnati back up ice to the Fort Wayne line. It's Huard going down the half wall right in front of the net. Blocked nicely that time by Daniel. Just got a foot on it. Komets have it back at center. Good lead pass, give and go, and it's going to be Embach. Feeds it back as Feig. I should say no, that was Sidlowski trying to play it. Komets keep it alive though. Good forecheck. Now in goes Feig deep on the play as it's turned back up on the near wall. Coming to meet that one is Downing, heads into the line. They go wide. Ooh, what a save on that one. Pick back off. Pacan behind the net. Komets have it. Don't hesitate.
Leach, let's go.
Leach back up, and here they come. Sid into the slot. Makes the play, but not moving quick enough was Embach. He'd have had one going. He was looking to get off the ice at that point. Komets get it back. Slide it cross rink. Back they come into the zone. Komets with it as it's going to be, I believe, Willette around behind the net trying to get a poke check on the play. Turned by Feig to the point. Now Feig's there. A shot on the front of the net.
Rebound.
Ooh, and almost where that one was Willette. Now he's got a point man cross rink. No, it is Sidlowski. Here goes Sid. Takes a look. He's got a man up. Drive. Missed the net. Here we go. Another rebound.
Lowry on the net.
Another shot. And up they come one more time. Komets, 2 men in. Here comes Cincinnati. 2 men back, but going in a hurry that time was Lowry to break up. On the back check, Cincinnati.
Stay up on this guy.
Can't get their shot away. Trying to set it up on the corner. That time was the Grackle, the winger. Now they wheel it back and dump it blindly at the point again. Now they got a man up front. Hurry, hustle to the puck. Let's go. Out it comes to center. Turned by Saul, but they couldn't finish the play. Lowry going in. It's taken away from him by Manella. And Manella dumps it back to the D as Weegar coming to center. In they come, Fort Wayne zone. Blocked in front of the net, and hurry, it's Lowry. Couldn't get it out. Now they move it. It went right by Lowry in the corner, but going hard this time is going to be Krug. He's got it. He's still got it down in the corner. He's still got it in the corner. Came all the way half wall right side. Kept into the zone nicely as it was dumped behind the net by Martin, but here they come the other way to the Fort Wayne line deep in the corner. Fed back out the wall. Komets have it again. What are they going to do with it? Bouncing it up in the air. Comes to center. Cross rink. Moving is Clark. Back into the zone. Here is Rizk. In front of the net. Clark couldn't get a shot away. Komets trying to come back with it. It's wide open now, I'll tell you. Coming all the way to center, Basaraba. He's chased off the play. Clark gets a pretty good pop at his guy. And around they come again. Into the zone. Clark staying on the backside of the check. Komets coming to center. Clarkie set the guy up and he got away. Here they come, Fort Wayne zone around the corner. Who got the penalty?
The Komets are going to get it.
Didn't know who got the call.
I didn't see who got it. The puck was on the far side, and the man come through the center and collided with one of the Komets, and that created the penalty.
14:30 is the time. Right now we're tied 2-2. Komets and Cincinnati, and this is Komet Hockey.
Need a good night's sleep? Then get over to one of Mattress Firm's 4 locally owned showrooms, including our Super Center on Coliseum Boulevard. Bring in your Komet game ticket stub to receive 15% off Sealy Posturepedic, Stearns & Foster, and Hampton & Rhodes. Mattress Firm has the largest selection of all these brands and every Tempur-Pedic available. Mattress Firm offers easy credit and payment terms up to 5 years at 0% APR. Nobody sells for less. Mattress Firm, nationally known, locally owned. America's #1 sleep shop.
It's time to get financially fit with Partners First Federal Credit Union. Right now through April 30th, transfer your high-interest credit card balances to a Partners First Visa card with an introductory rate as low as 3.99% for 18 months with no balance transfer fee. Terms and conditions may vary depending on your creditworthiness. Lose all that high-interest debt weight today and become financially fit at Partners First Federal Credit Union. Part of your community, part of your tomorrow. Partners First Credit Union.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Our play time now for the Cincinnati Cyclones as a trip call to Embach. Face-off, Fort Wayne zone to the left of Will. Big draw. Can we get it? Komets had it in front of the net. Now around behind the net. Daniels spins away. Turns it up on the half wall all the way out at the point. Right side. Fly chased it down. Can't finish it off. Now back in the corner. They're working it hard. Moving his Leach. He got his guy off the play for a moment. They keep it on the half wall. Deep now right corner. Looking around. Don't have anybody yet. They're still working it on the wall. Pecan trying to find his play. Wide shot. Save on the play. On the net all the way. Komets down. Tripping call against Cincinnati.
That'll kill the penalty.
It'll be Huard who will take the call, and we're back to even, Stephen.
Yeah, Daniels working hard on the boards. Got the feet knocked out from underneath him, and that'll kill off the penalty of the 129 of Cincinnati. They'll play 4 against 4 for a while.
That's better.
Yeah.
4:50 still left. Yeah. Period 2. We're tied 2-2. We're being outshot 20-12.
Yeah, but we've got a tie score. We've outscored him in this period with a nice goal by Perlini, his 19th of the season, assisted by Rizk.
So back we come. Ready, set. It's in front of the net. Trying to hold it is Sidlowski. Got it cross ring. Here we go. All the way around the corner. Get back on the point, somebody. Here they come behind the net. A broken stick. Whoever's got it, and he played with it for a while. And then finally had to let it go. Here they come into the zone. The winger coming down deep, going in, rubbed off the play. Wegar can't play it. Big hit that time as getting knocked down was Saul. He didn't like that, but he got knocked down anyway. And here they come, Fort Wayne zone. Oh, my Fly in the corner. Almost got the pass at the line, but he just got enough contact to spin him off the play. Now here we come back into the zone again, all the way wide left.
Offside.
Take the offside. That's what you want. That's what you get. Here we come.
A little push and shoving now.
Here we come. No. The guy was yapping pretty hard at Saul.
Yeah.
Took a shot at Saul in the zone, and when
no, he wasn't the one that run Saul.
No, he wasn't. It was 55 that ran him. Yeah.
Yeah, Weger. And we'll see if they get the numbers on that situation.
Yeah, they'll not call a penalty on that one. Okay, we'll take it. 4:15 still left. Period 2, tied 2-2. Komets in Cincinnati, and this is Komet Hockey.
College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think The Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202. And now back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
All right, here we come. 4-on-4 yet for a while. 16 more seconds. We'll have power play. Look out. They're in there, but they're off the side of the net. Turned around behind the goal. Komets in, try to fight for it, but held off by Viguer as the Komet forward. Here they come back up ices. They're all over Tam, but he got the pass away. No call made on that one. As Perlini, they dumped it once.
All right, power
Perlini
play
after
Komets.
it again. Can't get to the puck, and they dump it deep inside the Komet line.
25-second power play Komets.
Here we come. Moving out now is Lacasse. Lacasse feeds the lead pass. They get two guys pounding up way at the line. Up the middle, a drive over the top of the net. They got it behind the goal. Oh, and that one right on by is sliding in was Severin, and he couldn't get a stick on it. Here we come. Back up ice. Komets on the move. Going hard as Daniels into
all
the zone.
Even.
He goes all the way deep.
5-on-5.
Tries to feed to the point. Kept alive momentarily, and then they diddly-do, and they lose it. Here's Leach. Oh, my. Man out front. Komets are there to cover it. Sidlowski. Feeding it back to Leach. Leach up the middle. Here we come hard at center. Fye. In goes Fye. Alongside the net. Trying to make the play deep in the corner. Fye had it taken away from him by Pecan. Down they go. Fye, good forecheck on the wall. Komets keep it outside. Here they go. They wait. Everybody's onside. Here goes Sidlowski. Sends it deep into the corner. Fye chased it down. Ran his guy off the play. Quinn. Up they come. Komets at the net. The shot wide. Komets try to hold it in the zone. Up it comes. Komets with a good forecheck. Sidlowski with the puck. Sidlowski, nice feed, and it comes to Severin, who's down in front of the net. There they go, and right in the middle that time, Fye, but he's tied up. Here come the Komets back at center. To the defense now. Saul's got it back up the middle. Here we come, sliding it into the zone. Severin dumps it deep. After it, Sidlowski. Sid's got it. Trying to go across rink. They get a 2-on-1 break. Sid picks up the trailer. In they come. Got a man up top. Nice piece of work that time. And the Komets just got enough of it as it is Will who turns it off the side of the net.
Yeah, Will played the shooter all the way, and that's who he had to. As the back checker got back and took the far winger away, Will took the shot off the shoulder, up and over the glass. Nice save.
2-2 the score, 1:45 to go, period 2. The Komets in Cincinnati. This is Komet Hockey.
I've heard a lot behind the bar here at Applebee's, and one of the most confusing topics is the raw food diet. Those are ingredients, not meals. But Applebee's gets it, and that's why they've created the Pub Diet. It has all of your bar and grill favorites made a little better for you, like the pepper-crusted sirloin with whole grains and the cedar-grilled lemon chicken, packed with protein, under 600 calories, and only at Applebee's. Prices and participation vary. Alcohol advertisement intended for consumers 21 and over.
Bees Late Night means half-price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m. You're listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
All right, Komets try to get at the puck. Around behind the net it comes as that time Tam was bumped off the play, sends it up the wall on a bad pass, but the Komets come up with it anyway. Cross rink, the pass goes in behind, but cleared deep into the zone that time by Severin. Now here comes Cincinnati back up with 1:20 to go, going hard to center ice. It's Uyghur. Uyghur going in, can't get his shot away. Picked up by Lacoste. Here's Lacoste up the wall. This one goes wide of everybody.
Icing.
Icing is the call with 1:08 to go. Period number 2. We're tied 2 goals apiece. Komets and Cincinnati.
And, of course, you got some scores there. I saw that Indy was leading their game against Kalamazoo, so that's a tight one right now.
Yeah. They're leading 3-2 at that one. We'll have some scores coming up. We're also going to talk to Mr. Joe Ernst, who finally showed up again. He's been hiding all year, but here comes the playoffs.
Yeah, last time I saw him was at the outdoor rink game.
That's right, yeah.
Toledo.
Been a while.
Refereeing.
Here come the Komets now. Dumped deep into the zone. Clark has to go around the D-man. Manila in the corner. Got his guy. Hit him good. But here comes Cincinnati the other way. Back check, wide man going left. On the wing. They got him out there, but they couldn't. Here we go again.
Save on the net.
Yeah, and he crossed right in front of the net that time. Here we come. 44 seconds left. It is Leach on his way. Sends it deep in the corner. After it goes Clark. Got his man. Komets come up with the puck. Dump it behind the net. Recovered by Irwin of Cincinnati, though. And here they come back out with 31 seconds to go. Get to it. Here we come. Into the zone. Right side, it's Perlini. Perlini let it get off his stick. They bounce it behind the net. Point man left side's got it. Leach going cross rink. Here they go again. Knocked down at the net. Back in the corner, Perlini hits his guy hard. Moving it up the middle of the drive. Rebound came back out to Leach. Here's Leach. He fakes. Can't shoot it. Left side. It's deflected. Back to Leach. Leach at the net. The shot went wide again. Komets in the corner. Still can't get the play. Around they come. And Manila and Leach were having a bit of a problem. And they'll get that straightened out as the linesman steps in between them. So that's the end of 2 periods of play. 2-2 the score. Komets and Cincinnati. This is Komet Hockey.
9-4.
Midwest Gloves and Gear is always in full bloom and boasts a broad line of garden gloves and accessories that suit any gardener's needs. The Garden Glove line features many gloves for mom, dad, and kids. The accessory line features garden tools, hats, kneeling benches, bags, footwear, and more to help make sure your garden always stays in full bloom. When you need gloves and gear, think Midwest Glove and Gear. Chillicothe, Missouri.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital and Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
WOWO AM and FM, Fort Wayne.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons. the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Well, aside from the fact, Rob, we only had 4 shots on goal. We got the only goal of the period, and that's what put us where we want to be.
Yeah, that wasn't too impressive, the 4 shots on goal, and it just shows how good this defense of Cincinnati is and how good checking game it's been all the way through. And Cincinnati only had 9, so they didn't do a lot. But the important thing, as you said, is the goal that they got. Perlini at 8:17, assisted by Rizk, his 19th of the season. And that tied it up with a nice goal and got them going and got them in the right direction.
Got a little physical, and they're a little trashing at the end of the period. And in the middle of that one was Saul. Also in the middle of that one was Leach. And the leader on the other side was Manella. He was yapping like crazy. And Uyghur, who got it all started, I haven't seen since he got it stirred up.
Yeah, well, it's a close checking game all the way through, but it's not a lot of hard hitting. So everybody's not aware or not looking over their shoulder to get run and everything like that. So when somebody does take a run at somebody, it surprises them, and usually you can catch them pretty good. And that's about what Wheeler did to Saul in the corner. Yeah. He took a pretty good run at him and got him, and Saul wondered what's going on here, and he took his number. So we'll see if anything comes of that after. But it's pretty good hockey game all the way through, from good skating, good passing, and good shooting, but not a lot of shots on goal.
No, and at 2-2 and the way things are going and what the cost of winning and losing is, you don't dare do something stupid. It costs your club a chance to win.
Well, there's no doubt. Cincinnati needs the points awful bad, and the Komets, of course, want to keep them right where they are and prove to them they can beat them in the playoffs and beat them anytime they have to.
So that's an interesting 2 periods of play, and we've got a brand new hockey game.
Good third period coming up.
So we'll see where it's all going to go. Matt Krug has been the spare forward, and late in the period defensively, Matt got down deep in the corner, beat everybody to the puck, and I thought made a couple of good moves to keep it alive while he waited for somebody to come in and back him up.
Well, there's 7 defensemen dressed, so obviously he's going with 6 back there and throwing Krug up front every once in a while to use his weight and his strength and his forechecking ability as a defenseman. And as you said, he got in the corner there and mucked it up a little bit, and in a game where there's not a lot of hitting, all of a sudden you throw somebody like that up front and it disrupts the flow of the play pretty quickly.
And he's so strong besides.
Oh yeah, and he was effective in the corner, there's no doubt about it. He gets his foot on that puck, you're not going to move him off it.
So that's our story here. Joe Ernst will be along after we pay a little bit of the freight to get this thing going. Be back, and we will be talking hockey. This is Komet Hockey.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Jeep Cherokee with legendary Jeep performance and incredible fuel economy, starting at $22,900 minus incentives. Also now on the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Chrysler 200 with its striking design and powerful standard engine. This is a new crowd favorite with great value. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Dodge Hellcat. With 701 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. Daniel is a proud sponsor of Komet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs, now in made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selections. Prices higher and less than Hawaii.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies, here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
This is Kaylee Schrott, catching a quick workout at Speece Fitness. When I'm not on the ice, this is where you'll find me and the rest of your Fort Wayne Komets. As members, players enjoy a wide variety of fitness equipment as well as full access to the many programs and services offered at Speece. Free group fitness and aquatic classes, large locker rooms with towel service, nutrition services, social activities, personal training and sports performance, an indoor track, aquatic center, and much more. And there's so much equipment at Speece Fitness, you seldom have to wait for your workout. Conveniently located off I-69 and Lima Road. Join the Komets and join the Speece family today.
Looking for a full-service and elegant reception hall for any occasion? Then check out Classic Cafe's Catering and Event Center on Hillegas Road. Their totally remodeled, redecorated facility, beautiful and easily will accommodate up to 450 guests. They have 5 acres of land, perfectly suited for company picnics, car shows, or other outdoor events. Classic Cafe has been providing professional catering services in the Fort Wayne area for over 20 years, and they've earned a reputation for flexible service, great home-cooked foods, and all at very reasonable rates. They'll do it all, breakfast, lunches, and dinners, whether it be at their new catering facility or at your home, school, church, or business. So take it from me, Bob Chase, someone who's been enjoying the home-cooked food for years. If you're looking for a catered reception hall for your next event, give Classic Cafe a call at 458-2982 or check out the website at ClassicCafeInc.com. The Komets' choice for professional catering service.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. This is Komet Hockey.
I told you, we spare no expense. We bring them in from all around the world. Joe Ernst finally showed up back here. Last time we'd seen Joe was over in Toledo for the big outdoor game, which was really a fun deal. And I'll say anytime, hats off to that Toledo group. They pulled off one great show, Joe.
Yes, they did. It wasn't really so much fun for me though, Bob. I had
right.
You know,
too many decisions.
Yeah, we were putting up with the rain and everything else. But you know what? They did a great job.
They did. Where are we going to play that game next year?
I'm seeing at a courtyard downtown in Fort Wayne, and there looked like a pretty nice little ballpark there.
Yeah.
That's all we need. We'll have the rumors flying all over Twitter, everything else. It's not official or anything.
You didn't hear it here. We were just talking to each other. Quit nosing in.
Yeah, don't have that all over Facebook and stuff.
We're getting back to the magic time, Joe. Playoffs around the corner.
Yep, it's you know what, the fun time of the year is what, 3-4 days away.
Yeah.
6 games in the league tonight, and there's 7 games in the league tonight, and 6 of them have playoff implications.
Isn't that amazing?
It's crazy.
And we're heading into the playoffs, yes, and all we know is our home dates to start it, and we don't know who it's going to be yet.
Exactly.
And boy, Indianapolis has made one amazing comeback.
They have, and they're up. Actually, I have the game on. I'm sitting here. They're up 3-2 heading into the third period. So you know what? It's crazy. They're up 3-2. Wheeling's up 2-1. You know, we're tied here. It's you know, who knows? You know what? I figured maybe by Friday night I'd know something. Probably not. Probably.
You know, tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah, you know, we'll be sitting here Saturday saying, hey, let's this, that, and the next thing, and maybe we'll know who's playing who.
Well, it's been a good year for the league, I hope.
It
had a lot of early things you had to correct and get organized and reshuffled, but it looks like it worked out pretty well.
It's been, you know what, it's been really good. You know, that the new teams that came in have been great. You know what, and it's been a very competitive division over there and everything else. The crowds have been great, and it'll only get better next year. You know, having them around for a whole summer, being able to bring them to our marketing meetings and everything else, it'll be good. We'll be 28 strong teams next year, which is good.
I mean, you did a good job. You left those people, in essence, play among themselves because they were at a little different level than we were.
Yeah.
But they've adjusted a lot, put in some new players, and they've been pretty darn competitive every place they've been.
Yeah, I mean, you know what the thing was is we had the schedule, and you know, trying to get them involved in the West schedule was a little bit tough
with the dates and everything else, so it worked out good. And each of those teams had to pick up 3 more games because of their 4 more games. I'm sorry, because of the schedule and stuff like that. They played 68, we played 72, so it was, you know, they were able to cross over. We mix-matched a few, you know, long trips for the Brampton. Got saved a couple long trips where they could go to Elmira, Reading, and Wheeling and stuff like that. So it helped out them, and you know what? We'll see where it goes. One of them is going to be in the conference final, so we'll see which one. Good stuff. We'll see which one it is.
And then, of course, early in the year again, you've got the word that the NHL was moving American League teams west to be closer to mom and dad. Here we go again.
Yeah, you know what? We're getting 3 pretty good cities there with Manchester, Adirondack, and Norfolk. You know, we're welcoming Norfolk back. I did a lot of games in Norfolk back in the in the early '90s. It's a good hockey town, and you know what? It was an ECHL town at the time, and they didn't want to leave, and you know what, they left. I mean, I'm not exactly sure why everybody thought the grass was greener on the other side, and you know what, we're happy to have them back, and they have good ownership, and you know, it's the team.
Adirondacks are tradition from years and years back.
Yep, so that'll be good as well, and you know, it'll be good 3 new additions. We'll miss the Bakersfields, the Stocktons, and the Ontarios, but you know what, we're getting three other good teams, which is nice.
Yeah, you got to have it, and again, you're looking at ownership, and you look at what happened in Kansas City. What a shot in the arm for the ECHL in terms of image and aura, and whoa, baby, huh?
Yeah, you know what? I met him. I met Mr. Hunt at the All-Star game, and you know what? It was I won't say intimidating, but like, that Hunt family is the founder of the AFL.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you sit there, and we started talking stories, because I'm a Bills fan. I grew up in Buffalo.
Oh, yeah.
So we started talking about, the AFC Championship game where my Bills beat his Chiefs. You know what? But to talk about sports with that gentleman, he is an encyclopedia of sports.
Yeah, and as I said when he was here, I said, what an incredible way to grow up with your father being world-renowned in any sport. Whatever he touched, he was successful with. And he said, well, you kind of learn to live with it. He says, and that's kind of the way I still am. It's just another day.
Yeah, you know what? And it's just not like hockey or football. It's soccer and like, it's all sports. He was telling me, they went to all kinds of sporting events and did all that stuff. And just to have him here is, as far as, what the knowledge that he can bring as far as how they do stuff in different leagues. I mean, I can't see. I mean, how could you go wrong?
And I think he adds a note of security to the league in a way. His leadership certainly will be sought, and I'm sure words of wisdom will come sparingly. He has no ego at all. What an amazing man.
No, you would never know that he's part of that family, shall we say? When it's
he looks like Dad, though, boy.
No, yes, he does. He does. And you know what? He's part of a prestigious family. And you know what? He's just a regular Joe.
Totally so. But
as far as that,
like I say, the Hunt name as an owner in the ECHL has to add a lot of clout, prestige, and again, as I said to him the night he was in here, how rewarding it must seem to the owners in this league to find him here as a vote of confidence to the stability of the league. Man, what an endorsement.
Yep, and we got him, and we got, now we have Bakersfield, we have Edmonton, that's bought a franchise. Calgary owns a franchise. Who else am I missing off the top of my head? We have one other team, so we have NHL teams owning our ECHL teams, and we have, a prominent, figure in sports in the Kansas City area owning another one of our teams.
All the things you want to happen are happening.
It's, it just adds credibility to our league.
Yeah.
And it's, you look and you say, we used to say, the ECHL. Well, now it's, the ECHL, we're the one and only AA hockey league, and it's, it's great for everybody. It's great for the fans, great for all the other owners. It's great for, ourselves and the management side of it and everything else. Anybody affiliated with the team, it's great.
And this league continues to improve year by year, quality-wise, talent-wise, and personality-wise. There's some great players in this hockey league.
Yes, there is. You know what? There's guys that are playing here that probably should be playing at the American League level.
Yeah.
You know what? And you can say about the American League, there's guys at the American League that should be playing at the NHL. Have they not got their chance? You know what? Have they not been in the right situation at the right time? Whatever.
But you're getting in that logjam close to the top.
Exactly. And you know what? We have a lot of talent, and I think the standings show that we have talent. We don't have really. We don't really have teams running away with it. I mean, you have yourself and you have Toledo in this division. But I was talking with Gary a few weeks ago in Wheeling, and, to me, if a 1 beats a 4 in this in any division in this league in the playoffs,
there's almost parity every night.
I don't think it's an upset. I really don't think it's an upset.
Look at us last year in the playoffs.
Exactly.
8-1.
I don't think it's I don't think one losing the 4 isn't going to be an upset this year. Maybe if you look at it from the fan standpoint, they'll say that, but I think anybody can beat anybody. We look at here and look at the shots on net here tonight. And they're the 4 seed. Right now. So it's going to be. The playoffs are going to be one heck of a ride. I can tell you that.
They really are. You going to be around, or are you going to?
I won't be around next weekend. I'm thinking I'm sending your buddy Jerry Pateman in here.
Oh, there we go.
I might have the bad assignment to go to Florida next weekend.
Somebody's got to take those dirty jobs.
You know what? If somebody's got to go, it might as well be me.
They tell that to me. They're as old as I am.
Exactly.
Somebody's got to go. Why not?
But if you guys keep winning, you'll see me. You won't see me the first 2 games. You might see me if you play Kalamazoo or if you play.
I hope we see a lot of you.
You'll see me around. That's for sure. I'll try to get to every area that I can get to. As far as that, we like to have somebody at every game. So the first round's always tough because we have the 8 series going on. But as we get down, I have a little bit more flexibility as far as maybe getting somewhere and everything else. But
okay,
you'll see me.
Joe Ernst, ladies and gentlemen, and we appreciate him coming by and stopping. It's always fun to talk hockey. We are tied 2-2 at the end of 2. Teams back on the ice. We'll be back in a moment. This is Komet Hockey.
5 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer, but thanks to advances in treatment, I survived. And when I look back and see how far I've come, you'd think the last thing on my mind would be a checking account. But a new checking account at Fifth Third Bank can help funds stand up to cancer and their cutting-edge research. This groundbreaking initiative is helping save lives. Like, for instance, my life. Learn more at 53.com/SU2C. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank.
Member FDIC, Stand Up to Cancer is a program of the Entertainment Industry Foundation, a 501c3 charitable organization.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the deals you've been looking for on all the new 2015 models. Starting at $16,900, the all-new 2015 Dodge Dart is already a bestseller with great fuel economy and sporty looks. Now get incredible savings and low monthly payments on this new model. The Ram 1500 pickup, 2-time truck of the year with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. Also, check out our new line of commercial ProMaster vans for all your work needs. And Chrysler has perfected the family vehicle with the Chrysler Town & Country, 7-passenger seating, dual TVs, satellite radio, and all with a great price and exceptional value. Come see the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at O'DanielAuto.com.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, they're fighting away. Just got the puck down in the zone, trying inside the Cincinnati zone on the opening faceoff, and they're working at it down in the corner, and it just squirts loose. Komets have it. Rizk keeps it alive deep in the left corner. Aaron Clark pounds it behind the net to Perlini. Here's Perlini coming up the wall, leaves it, and up the middle. Oh,
shot.
Now the shot went wide. All the way at the point, kept alive by Saul on the money. Oh, and the pass went off
front.
Blocked. Yep, here we come. Komets with a hard back check, sent into the Fort Wayne zone. Martin behind the net gets beat to the puck. Here they come back down the wall, trying to make the play, coming out, trying to get the centering pass is Perry. Perry can't get it, came back out. And at center, Komets send it into the zone and go after it in the corner, but an icing call. So face-off all the way back inside the Fort Wayne zone. We are 2-2. Third period just underway. Komets and Cincinnati Cyclones. This is a Komet Hockey. Knob Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something
something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Knob also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. They can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Knob Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Spies Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Knob, N-O-B, Knob Brick.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Komets try to get it going. They send it in behind the Cincinnati net, but Noonan digs it out, trying to come up the wall. Komets keep it alive. Here we go. Mbach off behind the net, looks, can't find help. Whoa, up the middle. He gave it to the wrong guy that time, but here they come at the point on the half wall left. Yeah, it's up
shot.
the middle.
Here's the shot.
Leach for the drive. After the rebound, it came back. Leach keeps it alive. Now taken away. One-on-one going the other way.
An angle on him, Daniels.
Can't find it. Good play. Komets come back up ice. Will, good headman pass into the zone. Here's Mbach going deep. Feeds off to the point. They skate out front, and a shot. Save on
Another
the play.
glove save.
Boy, Medor came up and stabbed that one on a good
fly.
move.
Let that fly.
So we will do the face-off inside the Cincinnati zone. Line change out for the Komets.
That was a good pass, too, off the boards there by Mbach. Waited for Fly to come up, hit him in the high slot, and he let it go pretty good.
Here
nice glove save.
It's Lowry to the face-off now, but goes in behind the Cincinnati net, and they work their way right back up ice into the Fort Wayne zone. Hurry, hurry, you got yourself an icing call. All right, there we go.
That'll bring it back.
All the way back inside the Cincinnati zone. Third period is underway. Don't have a crowd call on this one yet.
No, not yet. I haven't seen it yet, no. Of course, the Komets right back at it in Kalamazoo on Friday night. Back here Saturday for the last game of the season.
Ready
before the playoffs.
Off to the left to the D-man again. Picked up by Fort Wayne. At the net, Phi with an angle shot. Picked it back up. Slides it up the wall and out at the point.
Willett
over
right here.
Point. Here's Lacoste with a drive. Knocked down front of the net. Taken away. Broken up by the Komets as a good hit by Willett. Dumps it all the way back in the corner. Willett digging for it again, trying to move it loose. It went deep into the zone, and we will have a face-off inside the Cincinnati zone again, I believe. Are we calling something here?
I think Willett's going to get boarding or cross-checking. He had the guy down a little bit and gave him a shot. I don't know if he cross-checked. I couldn't see from this angle, but he's headed for the penalty box.
No, the penalty is going to go against Taker.
Yeah. They were weak. Like I say, I couldn't see what was going down here. He may have closed his hand on the puck.
2:38 of the period. See what it is here.
Yeah.
Power play Komets.
Could be delay a game.
Cincinnati penalty to number 5, Shane Tacker. 2 minutes for delay of game for closing his hand on the puck.
We couldn't see that
2 minutes, 38 seconds. Cincinnati's 5, Tacker. 2 minutes delay of game for closing the hand on the puck. Time the penalty 2:38. It's time for another Hoosier Lottery power play.
All right, here we come. Trying to get this one going. Komets behind their net. Sent back out the near wall. Mbach back to help out. He gets away from the first forecheck. Sends back up ice. Phi on his way. Coming to center. Into the zone. Rips it around behind the net. Sidlowski and tries to block the play out at the point. In front of the net. Daniels there. Way up in the air with this one. Phi's got it. And nobody covering the point far side.
Everybody moved in, and the man threw it back to the point.
All right, here we come again. Daniels behind his own net will start the rush back up one more time. Everybody back to help as the line gets changed on the play. Here they come all the way to center. Sidlowski into Clark. Clarkie going deep, trailing is Sidlowski. He's off behind the net to Clark. Clark takes a look. Where's Clarkie going? Back to Sidlowski. Sid's up top all the way to the point right side. Can't shoot it. On the half wall going left. Here they come. Back to Sidlowski. Behind the net, and that one deflected, and there's nobody on the point again. As they have to
drive it around the board
all the way, yeah. All right. One more time on the rush. Martin starts to center. He keeps it coming, and he lost it but got it back. Into the zone they go. He takes two of them off the wall down in the corner, trying to set it up on the play. Komets try to keep it alive. Can they do the job? Lost stick on the play. In they come, and Komets back. Nice move that time, as it is Martin who comes in, picks up the loose puck. Will let in he goes. Here he goes deeper. Looks out. Nobody on the point again.
Tapped it again.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here they come. They're going to keep messing around till somebody gets hurt here. In goes Martin, trying to chase off his guy, Pecan. Up come the Komets, intercepting. Move it. Oh, what a chance to move.
All even.
Here we come into the corner. Willette met. Knocked off the play. Rebound picked back up. Quinn around behind the net, trying to get a play. They get their break towards center ice. Komets have it back. Short pass off. It comes to Lacoste. Lacoste at center. Moving is Lowry into the zone. Clark looks along the line.
Offside.
Offside. The call is jumping into the zone. That time was Severin.
Yeah, well, they had Krug up front again there, too. He zigzagged at the blue line, and that forced the offside.
All right, so we'll face it out back outside the line. We're third period action. We're tied 2-2. Komets and Cincy, and this is Komet Hockey.
What does high-strength roll-form steel sound like? Like strength and trust. Now get great offers plus 1 year of the best Sirius XM package. Chevy Silverado. High-strength steel for high-strength dependability. Not available on work truck. If you subscribe after your trial period, subscriptions are continuous until you call Sirius XM to cancel. See Sirius XM customer agreement for complete terms and geographic limitations at www.siriusxm.com. Offer ends 4/30/15.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Komets on their way at center, end of the zone, wide left side, right down to the corner, off behind the net. Komets pick it up on the right point. Here's Lacoste. Lacoste looks up top. A drive. Embach and a nice save as he let it go. Mador spotted it and turned it away. Komets with it again. Here is Lacoste, as he never saw the check coming. Komets just changing lines, come up with a loose puck, bringing it back out the wall. Lowry coming into the attacking zone. In they go. It is all the way to the corner. Embach gets away looking for help.
Looking.
Feeds off to Phi. Phi coming back out. Can he play it? In front. Embach a drive. Good play.
Nice
good
play.
save. Mador grabs it.
Yeah, Embach circled and got away from the crowd. Got into the high slot. Fly found him with a perfect pass and a one-timer down low. Again, the goaltender Mordor made a pretty good save.
So Phi will take the face-off inside the Cincinnati zone to the right of Mador, the goaltender. He's got a piece of that one. Sedlowski had it. Here's Phi, but they'll whistle it down. Bad drop, apparently, on the play.
Face-off will stay where it is.
13:53 still to go. We're looking at period 3. We're tied 2-2, and this is Komet Hockey.
College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think The Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202. And now back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
All right, look out. They take the face-off as the Phi picked up a high stick call from the face-off. Here they come again. Drive, save, back into the corner. Komets have it. Here's Daniels. He's run off the play. Komets had it. Can they get it back? And there were nice intercept.
Nice
intercept by Lowry. He wheels it the length of the rink. Back we go, in hard. Severin chased his guy behind the net, made him turn away as Uyghur has to wait for help. Now they work their way back up ice to the Fort Wayne line. Komets get their penalty kill changed. Look out at the net. Good save that time as Will picked up the short side and made it work. Here we come. Come on.
Embach dumps it down.
He got it all the way. I thought it was knocked down at the blue line. But here we come with Sedlowski and almost making a poke check. But here comes Cincinnati back up ice, going to the Fort Wayne line. Uyghur going in left. Komets had it in their feet, couldn't finish it off. They still couldn't get it out. Here they come back in the corner, out to the front of the net. Great save on the play. Out they come on the right wing. Will moved in time for that one. They move the puck hard across rink to the right half wall. Bazaraba. They get a man sneaking in left side, trying to make a play. Uyghur can't get it to him. Here Here they come again. Nice save again by Will, and this one off his glove up into the crowd.
He deflected that right up and over the boards on the side there, so he got a good eye on it, got a good bat on it, and made sure he got it out over the glass.
12.5 to go in this match. We're tied at 2, and we're fighting off a power play by Cincinnati. This is Comet Hockey.
The Fort Wayne Holiday Inn, next to the Memorial Coliseum, is the official hotel of the Fort Wayne Komets. The hotel has special Comet hockey packages that include deluxe room accommodations, plus 2 tickets to a Komets home game. Enjoy dinner before the game at the Mastodon Grill, or a drink after the game in the Faculty Lounge. With 6,000 square feet of banquet facilities, the Fort Wayne Holiday Inn is perfect for your holiday parties. Call 482-3800.
You are listening to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
What a save Will just made on a point-blank shot from
With the
tough
pad.
high. Yep.
Kicked them out.
He just shut them down. Here they come again, back into the zone, going left down the half wall. Viguer chased off the puck. Komets try to move it out front. They get it moved, but it will be no icing. But now we're back at full strength, so here they come again. Komets get their lines changed. Forecheck now with Willett. Cincinnati with Irwin starting to move. The forecheck chased him back deep, but he crossed over to Weegar, and Weegar coming to center, moving it to the Fort Wayne line. They feed it off on the short side down the wall. Look out. Komets kick it loose. Foot race on for this one. It's going to be the Komets over center. Oh, and I mean from behind.
Got run over from behind.
He really did, yep. He just couldn't cut it. Here we go left side, and look out. Oh, another big save as down they come. They're just turning it up a notch is what they're doing right now. Here they come front of the net. And another one by Will. Far side. In it comes as Severin can't handle it. Cincinnati with it on the half wall. Minella trying to find a guy out. Can't get him. The outlet pass goes all the way to the Cincinnati line. Lines are changing. The Komets right now are kind of reeling on this one. Now they're into the zone, though. Here's up top and unable to shoot it. Too many passes as nobody could handle it. Komets step into this one. It gets on by, but Martin was caught, but they recover and save it anyway. Bad pass intercepted. Cincinnati just shutting them off on the in the center court area. And look out, another one wide of the net. Come on, let's go, Saul. Sending it out at center ice, and the Komets have this one. It's Fye at the zone. Fye behind the net, looking for help. Fye's got it up the middle, and a bad pass, and they break it out again. Now they're at the Fort Wayne line. Downing going into the corner, trying to get by, but he can't get by Saul. Komets come all the way to center. Nice bounce pass. Here they go at the line. Fire in front of the net. Oh, and nobody to follow up the play. He had it for a moment. Komets break that one up into the zone. They go again. And Komets with a line change. And I mean, the throttle is at the pedal to the metal. Komets now make the play, turning it off the far wall. Turn back up as Clark couldn't make the move. In it goes Perlini with a hard forecheck. Can't get it from Weissopel, who comes back to center. Komets take it over. Now Perlini back on side, but it's Cincinnati at the line. In they come. Can't play it. Here's Rizk by one. Comes to center. All the way to the line. In they go wide to the corner. All the way down deep. Good hit that time, as it's going to be Severin gets the shot. What do we have here?
Somebody heard over here. The Comet trainer's coming out. We can't see it. It's down
I'll be darned.
In the boards there.
Okay, with that, there's a whistle on the play. 9:26 left in period 3. We're tied 2-2. This is Comet Hockey.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being. And take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
Trust the doctors that IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
This is Comet Hockey.
Yeah. Watch the mistakes.
All right, here we come. Face-off was just outside the Cincinnati blue line, and we are wide open right now.
Lacoste was a hurt player down here, and he's gone over to the bench there. So he's
Garen Rizk in on the face-off. 9.5 to go. Here are the Komets trying to get to it. It's Cincinnati. Quinn to his D. Back up the middle. Good hit by Saul as he took a solid run at his guy, but he missed him. Now the Komets cycling away. Cross rink it comes. Moving it is Martin. Up the middle to the centerman, Perlini. And Perlini going in deep, trying to drive Quinn off the puck. Can't get it done. Here they come, though, on their way to center. Little short pass across the line. Tipped into the zone, and they try to get a shot on goal. Trying to move it out top. Can't get the job done. Look out. Here comes. Oh, and they throw it away. Again. Line pass. Look out. Front of the net. Here we come. Komets trying to play it. Clark down. Took his guy. Here they come as Saul drives it back in the corner. Rizk has it. Saul behind the net. You got to jump on this thing, buddy. As they're getting beat to the puck all over their own zone. Out it comes up high. Look out. Save on the play. Another save on the play. And the Komets are besieged. Ice it if you have to. All right, now we're opening it up a little bit. Here we come up the middle to Rizk. Rizk on his way over center. Backhands it. It's knocked down. Cincinnati coming back in a player change. Komets going in. Have to chase their man off the puck as Weegar down to the zone. Can't make the play. Run off nicely by Daniels. Here they come out front again to the point. It got away from the point man, Tanker. Cincinnati back to help out with 7.5 left. Up they come. Good patch forecheck by Lowry. Into the zone it goes. A little deep as Severin tried to follow it. Here they come back in the zone again. Around it comes as Ouellette still has it. Carries it down deep. Looks for help, but there's no point man. They had it all blocked. Cincinnati back on the route coming into the Fort Wayne zone. Gets by the D-man. On the corner, Leach is there. Pops it off behind the net. Coming up with it, Lowry. Lowry on his way. Has some daylight, keeps it coming. Into the zone he goes. Komets in a line change. Here we go. A shot off the side of the net, knocked down by Medor. Komets get the line change finally as the last man comes out. Here comes Cincinnati into the corner, trying to follow their guy down the wall. Intercepted Komets. Here we come. It's Pye. Into the zone he goes. He's all the way out front. A drive. Oh, across the top of the net. Embach missed it. Here's Sidlowski. Gets away. He sends it right side. Oh,
right on
great
the
play. Pye was there.
Big save.
Send out at the point. From the point. Cross rink. Here comes Lacoste again. This one knocked down. Cincinnati dumps it out. Back into the corner. Going hard on the play will be the D-man. It's Tam. He's behind the net. Man, we had some good chances on him that time. 6:40 still to go. On their way. Moving it at center. Pye again. Cross rink, but his pass interrupted. Turned in nicely, though, instead by Martin behind the net. And here they come back the other way, right to the Fort Wayne line. Good lead pass, cuts into the corner. Look out, trying for a shot at the goal mouth. Komets up ice, has it taken away, but now up the middle, Komets are back on the zone. Pye tried to pass it across, couldn't get the job done. And at center ice, Komets intercept again at the line. Komets couldn't get it in. Pye sends up to the D. Here's Martin with a drive. High shot, gloved by Medor. Komets get their line change. Cincinnati on the way back again into the zone. It is played by the Fort Wayne D all the way up the left wall. Kicked into the corner as it's down all the way inside the Cincinnati line. They cycle it. Tacker coming back at center. Komets get it back. Off the defense, bounced over Leach's stick, but he's covered. Cross it comes to Daniels. Daniels looking. He held it too long, but finally gave it to Leach. Leach is over center and puts a long pass into the zone. Off behind the net, recovered by Tacker. Tacker is chased off by Rizk. Up it comes left wing. Vigier at center. In goes Vigier. Cross rink deep into the corner right side. Leach in, takes his man off the play hard. Komets coming up with it. Sent back out on the wall at center. Komets keep it in the neutral zone offside the call. And the faceoff will stay in the neutral zone with 5:15 left in the match. 2-2 Komets and Cincinnati. This is Komet Hockey.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs now in made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selections. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, Komets try to hold that one off. Here comes Fly on the fly. Back he comes all the way to the line. Drives it around behind the net. Sidlowski at the goal mouth. That's right in front, Fly, but he couldn't finish it off. He's got it back, though. Now in the corner by Sidlowski, but played by Embach. Back to Sidlowski on a weak pass, and it's intercepted. Yep.
That'll be icing again.
So the icing call will take it back inside the Cincinnati line. And we're looking at 2-2 with 4:30 left in the match, and it's Comet Hockey.
Sweating through another barn burner at your team's bar?
Sure am.
Wish you had some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in meeting new people, epic fist bumps, epic forearm bumps, epic or chest bumps, touchdown dancing, break dancing, line dancing, dancing like nobody's watching, awesome refreshment for the win, and one-of-a-kind Rocky Mountain cold refreshment. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Komets now with that puck behind his own net is Daniels. Coming back. He's got some room, but he's got to move it. He's got it over center ice and threw it way up into the corner. Willett going back. Nicely squeezed his guy McDonald off the puck on the wall. Komets scrum for it deep. He's got it back. Then in front. Shot saved. Rebound. Keep it alive. Man, is this kid ever... He's really saving the bacon for him, I'll tell you. Back they come again. Komets down the wall. Sidlowski had it. Can't finish it. It is Cincinnati breaking out. Sid picking up the trailer. They got a man going wide left as Lacoste missed his check, but a good hit there by Willett breaks it up in the corner. They scramble for it off behind the net. Look out! Up front, broken up in front of the goal. Where did it go? Wide left. Picked back up now, trying to move it out in front of the net. Still no play. Off they come. Komets fighting hard in their corner. Cincinnati moving it, but here comes Fly up the wall, and that one deflects wide. Komets send it out to center. Foot race on for this one. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be icing called, as after it was Lowry. He just didn't have the wheels to catch up to it. 3:02 still left in this match. The score 2-2 Komets and Cincinnati. This is Comet Hockey. Yow.
Oh, wow. Can you say good morning? I just discovered a new way to start my day off right. It's Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop's new Right Start Turkey Sausage Breakfast Sandwich. An amazing combination of fresh spinach, cheese, and an egg white omelet on an English muffin. It is 300 calories of delicious. And that, my friends, is all kinds of right. Gotta love your morning with Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting breakfast, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants for limited time.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Komets try to move back up on the right wall. Can't get to it. Here's Willett. He sends it behind the net now, feeling it back up on the wing. Bad pass on the angle. Kept in at the line. Dropped in by Uyghur to the corner. Komets have it back. Up the ice they come at center. And trying to turn his way by the defense that time. The Komet winger breaking out. Now we've got it back again. It's all the way back inside the Cincinnati corner. And around behind the net off to the left defense. Here comes Tacker back towards center. Lead pass good up the middle to Manella. Manella going in. Can't get a shot away. He does. Finally cleared to the corner. Up it comes, tapped in behind the net. Trying to bang away on his man was Martin. They dig it out in front of the net. Oh, boy. And here comes Saul making the rush all the way up ice. A bounder back into the corner. Going hard down in the corner. Clark puts his guy up the wall. He's got it back in front of the net. Oh, boy. And they gave away at the point a little too quickly that time.
2 minutes.
As they had to move it into the zone. Around behind the net. Here we come with Martin. Back up on the wall. Take a look. Where are you going with it? at center. Here comes Perlini into the zone, wide into the corner. Komets in a line change. Rizk is going in. He's covered up. Komets have it. Behind the net, it's Mbach all the way to the point. Mbach from the point, half wall, gets it back up the middle, and it's deflected. Up they come, Fort Wayne zone, chasing it down. Leach. He's got it. There's room coming back up top. Cross rink it comes. In it goes now as Daniels going deep, trying to move it around behind the net, which he does. There's a point man.
Here's the point.
Did they give it to him? It goes to Sidlowski. Here's Sid, a drive. Whoa! Another save.
Screen.
And back they come again. Picked off by the Komets. Daniels. Back up the wall. Over center. Into the zone. Going hard. Sidlowski to the corner. He's got it. Took his guy off the puck. Around behind the net. Five with a good forecheck. Can't get the play. Back up comes Cincinnati. Working their way up the wall. Irwin coming to center. Into the Fort Wayne zone. Looks. Can't get the shot away. Good defensive move by Fort Wayne. Up the near wall. There's room. Wide left. Give it to him. They didn't do it. Here's Sidlowski. They're all over him, and he one-hands it into the zone. Komets have it. Mbach is there. Gets by one. Gets by two. At the corner. Nobody on the point. Up it comes. Sidlowski goes in, breaks it up, and has it. Komets get it back with 28 seconds. Cross rink. They pick it off as Lacoste. Oh, he waited, but he's got it. Here we come. Back at center. Into the zone. All the way goes Fye to the corner. He's got help around behind the net coming up to the front. There was a trip and no call was made.
Penalty there.
It should have been a penalty. No doubt about it. Here they come the other way. Moving at the line. Saved. Turned back up ice. Turned wide. And at center ice, they've got it back with 3 seconds to go. There was a touch apparently on the bench. They'll have a chance for a face-off in the neutral zone with 4.1 seconds left. We are tied at 2.
Yeah, I think they're going to send they're going to go to center ice with it, yep.
Boy, we got some barn burners going all over the league tonight. We'll cover those for you a little bit later. But here we come, ready. It will be Lowry as he goes to the face-off, gets by his guy. Puck came loose, and there it is, a long shot that skips wide of the net. The buzzer, end of regulation. We're tied 2-2, Komets and Cincinnati, and this is Komet Hockey.
21 Alive News is local, setting the standard for reporting news that hits home, live, anywhere, at any time. News when it breaks, when it hits home. The experience to deliver with veteran anchors and reporters, united to bring you the highest standard of community involvement. Make it personal. Make it real. Your news is alive. 21 Alive.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne. And now, back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
So here we go. We're heading for OT, 4-on-4 for 5 minutes. Try to get a winner out of it. Each team now has a point, and the point is much more important to Cincinnati than it is to us right now.
Yeah. And 5-minute overtime, of course, unless there's a goal. 4-on-4 they'll play. We'll see where we go with it.
So Saul coming out on defense with Martin. And up top, let's see what kind of skaters they're going to present. We'll have a look at this one in just a moment. All right, it's going to be Sidlowski and Lowry. We're playing what, 5-on-5?
No, it's Lowry and...
oh, they're okay.
Yeah. Fly over here.
Yeah.
Many chances he's had. They want to get him out there as quick as possible.
Fly's got it. Turns to the defense. Back up it comes to the Fort Wayne defender all the way to center. In it goes as deep on the zone. Severin going wide. Spins away. Whoa, up the middle. A bad pass again. Turning wide. Picked back up. Scooting in. Irwin wide left side. Drops to the point. Spinning away at the point. Trying to make a setup. Can't get it done. Off into the corner left side. Looking for a man up top. Rebound. Come on. Go, go, go. And out they come. Komets on the play. Severin into the zone to Irwin. Irwin's going wide. Now it's going to be, I should say, Lowry. Lowry's nailed on the play. And back they come. And Laurie was all set to go with him, and he had problems because he needed to stay with the puck. Komets back in the corner. Knocked off the puck and knocked down was Tam behind the net. Here they come. Komets try to get a change. Tam coming off the ice. Komets in on a good forecheck as Fye almost steals that one. He got it back. Here it is, front of the net. Hanging on, Medor. Fye reached up, knocked it down, whistled it, and I mean to tell you, Medor just happened to be in the right place.
Yeah, Fly's going to take every shot he can from any angle he can right now. He's snake bit right out there as Medor nailed him twice in the third period with great saves.
Here we come. Face off again. This time played by Cincinnati. Quinn trying to come back out of the zone. He can hustle. Big face into the zone. Komets get it back. Leach with the puck. Daniels leading him. Takes the pass. Daniels coming to center. Going all the way to the left side through the D. Drops it off to himself, and he's got it back. Now into the corner. Back it comes again as Sidlowski trying to pick it off, but it's cleared to center. Leach has it back. Komets look. Can't find an open guy. Now cross rink. Move over. Into the zone they come. All the way deep. It is dumped by Daniels behind the net. Picked off there by Tacker, the D-man. Around they come, and here's Cincinnati. Back on the attack. Cruising Bazaraba at center. Around the D. Oh, look out. A bouncing puck that nobody could quite get a piece of. Now here we come. Watch this. Mbach, all right, get away from him. Komets feed it back on the wall. Mbach's got it back. Leach behind the net. Look out. Back to Mbach, who spins away. Now Mbach up the rink. It comes to Saul. Saul comes to center. Cross rink pass into the zone. Here's Sidlowski going wide, and they're all over Sid, and no call made. But going deep that time, Saul. Saul can't play. Back up they come again, and it's sent back in the corner as Saul aimed at the winger, Bazaraba, coming up, and he just bailed out on that one. 2.5 still to go. Basaraba fakes, can't shoot. He fans when he finally does shoot. There's a trailer there. Man out front.
Watch the net.
Boy, keep him out of there. Here they come behind the net. McDonald backhands it all the way to the point right side to Quinn. Quinn tries to put it alongside the goal. Picked off there. Here the Komets. Up it comes. Saul taking a look. He's got no help on the play. Now finally feeds it into Mbach. Here's Mbach going across all the way to Perlini. Perlini behind the net. No point man anywhere. None anywhere. Still no point man, but back in the corner, Mbach's got it. Here's Mbach coming back with it again. All the way up top. Cross rink it comes as Tam's got it. Here's Tam to Mbach. Wide on the side of the net. Komets get it back. As trying to chip it was Martin out in front of the net. Komets keep it there. Moving it now is Tam behind the net. Going in Perlini to help out. Here they come. Jamming away behind the goal. Puck picked up by Irwin. Still on the Cincinnati zone. Around it comes as Willett tried to chase his guy out. He went around the wrong side of the net. Look out. Here they come. Komets with it again. Moving it now is Rizk. He gets away from one. Risker lost it, but he got it back. Here he comes cross rink. And they're losing the Lacoste. Back to Rizk. In goes Rizk, far side. He fires on the net and hanging on. Medor, he just stayed down, didn't move.
Yeah, perfect angle right there outside of the crease. Took the angle shot down in the pads. No rebound.
Face off. Stays inside the Cincinnati line to the left of Medor. 1:14 left in overtime. 2-2 the score. Back we come to the face off as trying to make the move. Fye got a piece of it, couldn't hold it. Here they come back up top. Komets go in, anticipating that play. And Leach just lost it. They walk down the middle one more time. Take a look. Don't let them get out front. Last minute of play. Good move by Daniels. Loose man came off left side. Here they go to the net. And that one chipped up onto the screen. That'll take a face-off. 51 seconds left. 2-2. We are in OT. The next design will include a shootout.
Yeah, well, we'll see if we get that far. Still 51 seconds. Face off of the Comet zone, and both teams stay pat with the lineups they got.
Here we come, as it will be Daniels for the Komets behind the net, waiting around, and there Cincinnati's putting a pretty good forecheck on for 4 men. Here it comes, second man through in front. It's Sidlowski, and it's tipped into the zone as Fye gets bumped on the play. Cincinnati with just 30 seconds left, trying to work their way out of the zone. Here they come back up the middle. A little touch pass, in they go, trying to get it to the corner. Around comes Manella, can't play it. Whoa, knocked down front of the net. Hurry up, that a boy. Out to center. Too many foot passes there. If they could ever figure out how to get get this thing done.
Offside.
Offside's the call. That was a savior there, which keeps the puck close. At least it will be just outside the Cincinnati blue line. And the mouth is
Still
working
talking.
on Weegar again, yeah.
They're still talking.
Yeah, they're still at it.
Remember, they come back here Saturday night, so
Yeah,
they still got a lot of time to finish anything off.
And in the middle of it all was Saul. He's kind of backing up the dance there, making sure there's a lot of good chin music.
Yeah, still 16 seconds. Face-off will be just outside the Cincinnati zone.
All right, here we come. Into the draw will be... I believe this time it's going to be, I think it's Severn, yeah. He's got the draw. Yep, here we come, and they're backing it up, move it out into the zone. Here it comes, down in the corner, and picked off big time on that play was Martin. Here they come with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second left.
Shootout.
Around behind the net. Shootout time is now here. And Saul wants somebody on the Cincinnati bench. And they don't seem to want to come out to talk.
Well, they go to the shootout right now.
Yeah.
They got to pick them up.
Save it for Saturday night, Cody. Save it for Saturday night. Make it a big dance. So shootout time is now here, and we'll try to line that up for you and see how it's all going to go. We are tied 2-2 and 25-31 shots on goal.
Yeah, they had 2 shots. The Komets had 2 shots in the overtime. Cincinnati won. And
oh boy,
obviously nobody scored, and they change ends. Goaltenders in the original ends the way they started, and they got to pick a player to get out there and go. We'll see who goes first. Usually the Komets like to go first with it.
Yeah, I kind of like that in a way. If you got somebody you're kind of sure of, at least it puts them in a hole, and the pressure's on. But you know, even watching the National Hockey League and some of the great shooters they've got, they still don't seem to be able to cope with the one-on-one stuff.
Well, these goaltenders don't give them much room with that equipment that they have on now, and they stand the ground. They don't get the goalie moving. There's not much to shoot at. Here we go. First
for the Komets, number 72, Eric Bye.
He needs to get a goal here. He's been snake bit all the way through. What the? He blasts a slap shot, missed the net.
Missed everything, yeah.
Yeah, they got to try to find the puck.
Okay, first shooter's going to be Irwin.
It's number 10, Jeff Irwin.
All right, here he comes, taking a look as Roman says, what are you going to do? Attaboy.
Got a piece of it.
Got just enough to turn it around.
0.
So next up, somebody step right out. We can use you. And
the Komets' second shooter, number 27, Sean Zidlowski.
Going in. We need a goal out of him. Well,
wow.
Slow down.
Medora's awful quick.
Yeah. He tried to slow down and get him moving. He couldn't. Then tried to go top shelf. Lost control.
Cincinnati's second shooter, number 20, Josh Shalla.
Okay, Shalla. In he goes. Takes a good look. Attaboy.
Outdeeked himself. That one.
2 rounds, we're tied at 0.
See, it's almost come down to a point where they're trying to get so fancy that they can't control the puck off. Because they got to get that goalie moving.
Shooter, number 10, Brett Perlini.
Here we come. He's looking. Bingo!
He moved a little bit, dropped his catching glove, and it went right up over his shoulder.
And Perlini never put his head down. He kept it up all the way.
Nice play.
Yeah.
Cincinnati's third shooter, number 19, Jack Downing.
This kid's hot. Here he comes. Boy.
Roman got him.
Roman got him. He shut him out right there.
Lead 1-0.
And the next shooter out for the Fort Wayne. They move around on the bench, and then finally somebody declares.
The Komets' fourth shooter, number 15, Mike Gambach.
It's going to end it.
All right, here, Mike, he could finish it off.
No, he lost.
Oh, yeah. And Medor just waited, and the puck slid right to him, and he sat on it. Kicked it out of there. All right, next up, we're looking at
number 23, Nick Heward.
You got him. Let's go, Rome. Attaboy.
After 4 rounds, the Komets lead 1-0.
All right, a goal here from the Fort Wayne bench would take care of the whole 9 yards. Who we got?
The Comets stiff shooter, number 39, Aaron Clark. Wrist shot went wide.
Well.
Come off his wrong wing, trying to catch him on the stick side and miss the side.
All right, the fifth shooter out for the Cyclones now is going to be, I believe, Viguier. Yeah.
Cincinnati stiff shooter, number 11, Stefan Vigier.
All right, here we come into the zone. And take a look. Where are you going? And a boy!
Comets win! Comets win! Comets win!
Big one, Komets. Great. Will has had the most unbelievable night, Robbie.
Yep, he's played well.
Boy, oh boy, when it had to be, he had it, and that's all you could say. Post-game show coming right up. This is Komet Hockey.